Hey, what up? Hey, y'all. We got a special guest coming to the show. You know what I'm saying? She was not here last week, but.
I'm here, y'all. I'm here.
Hey!
Yeah.
Yeah, you see that intro? We gonna leave it hanging?
Yeah.
Yep. Y'all saw that intro? She was running them hills like a streetwalker, wasn't she?
Hey, man, y'all gotta.
You know?
Hey, it's really Tori clone. That's all it is, man.
They didn't clone Tori.
Last week we had to clone it because
They didn't clone Tori, you know what I'm saying?
and she out of breath.
I am out of breath. I'm out of shape.
Out of
y'all.
shape.
Weed smoke, bro.
Y'all missed me last week, didn't y'all?
You did, you did, Joe. You were popping your shit in the comments.
I was.
Hey, her and Shantae.
I want you to pop that same shit, you know what I'm saying? What's up? How y'all week been?
It's been good, Tori. How's your week been? You had the vacation last week.
It
so-
wasn't a vacation. I promise you it wasn't. I posted what I was doing.
That's not what Mills said. Mills said y'all was on vacation.
Y'all was on vacation last week, sitting up in here talking that mess.
Who are y'all?
All y'all.
Man, nobody was talking no mess.
All y'all was talking
What
mess.
mess we were talking?
I
Hey,
was
man.
speaking on females.
Who wasn't?
The whole show was designed for
My
Tori.
breath. Oh,
Look at you around here. You breathing like a fat track runner.
oh boy. I am.
Hey, no fat shaming, dog.
Right.
Man, if Lizzo can do it, I can do it.
Hey, man, you can't be shaming the fat folks, man.
Oh,
Cause you're not fat, so you can't do
what? I'm built like a frog. I am fat. Hell, you talking about? I'm just confident with my. That's
There you go. There you go.
I'm
There
just
you
confident.
go.
Look at Fred like, nah, not me.
Right,
I run
man.
track.
Look.
Nah, no track for me.
Tori, I'm down. They subbed him out. Nobody. I lost.
We got Deron Smith on it. We got him on back on the show. You
Hey,
know
man,
what I'm saying?
shout out to the 49ers whooping some ass tonight.
I think
Hey.
put that on the.
Hey, Brock Star Purdy. The Cowgirls. His team, the Cowgirls.
Man.
Hey, December 24th, put that money up. Best team in the league gonna play y'all December 24th, Miami
Nah.
Dolphins.
Oh boy.
Oh, Lord.
Oh yeah.
Man, hey, Tua will be out before Tua will be out for the season by the end.
I was like, whoa,
Come on, man.
whoa. But
I just don't understand how I was missing last week.
You all put me in my eye.
But it was over here, so I could do that to Fred.
She's got a vendetta out. Look.
Okay.
She's got a vendetta. She's reiterating what she already said. Look.
What?
Go ahead. The show was made around you. All the
but-
discussion was made around. We did not know you were gonna send your husband to fight your battles that day.
Okay, so
I
I was gone last week.
Mills like, I ain't gonna speak on it. You
It
know what I'm
was-
saying? Go ahead. Fred got to check out of the church. Now go ahead.
He did the church
He
finger.
did the church finger.
I was gone last week. It was
Uh-huh.
3 of y'all men. I come back, and it's still 3 men. How the hell I keep ending up like this? I just want to know.
Well, the thing is, Jamon decided to put somebody getting breastfed on Facebook.
Yeah.
What?
And he
Absolutely.
said, I co-signed a grown man getting breastfed.
Absolutely.
I was like, well, come up here for decorations so we can box up here
Absolutely.
and get out the way. I was
Absolutely.
Like, I'm like, I don't know how he
So you telling me that you wouldn't co-sign that? What I posted, you saw that, right?
Yeah,
Because your angle is always black love and
Wait. Not everybody has you on Facebook, so what did you post?
okay.
Yeah. Black love don't got nothing to do with getting breastfed as a 46-year-old man. Shut your ass
So
up.
what I posted on it's this meme, but it's a true couple, and she
I thought it was a joke. It's something for real?
It's
No,
serious.
it's
It's real,
serious.
fam.
Yes.
Fact check that shit. So she
Yes.
breastfeeds him, and they've been in a sustainable relationship for a long time because he still.
I feel like
Feeds
you put
from the
sustainable relationship behind breastfeeding, like that's what's maintaining it.
Nah, but
I think that shit's nasty.
but-
But go ahead.
I heard that she don't get. Why you ain't on the show, man? I need another microphone.
I can't.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah,
I heard that he don't get sick.
I mean that's true.
He haven't been sick.
that's true.
Hey, you can sit in your brother's place. You just be smooth face versus beard.
You know what I'm saying? That's true though. That's true though.
You just be smooth face versus beard. It's just a microphone. You got DJ Look Skirt in this
DJ,
bitch. You know what I'm
what
saying?
up?
Go DJ. Ski, ski.
Shit. Give a Heights, Texas.
You know,
Oh
hey.
man.
So
Hold
look,
on.
first I don't co-sign that, you know what I'm saying? But
Okay.
you know, I don't co-sign. I don't think a man should be in 45 getting breastfed. I don't think that's cool at
Now,
all.
if the doctor came in and said, "Oh, this
I don't
is
give a
for,
damn what the
like,
doctor
health
say. Have them smoke
reasons."
cigarettes.
So you co-sign getting the booty ate, but you don't co-sign
Nah,
nobody.
I don't co-sign that
You know
either.
what I'm saying, bro? Like, come on, man. It's natural, but you we can. Like, come on, man.
Ain't nothing about me vegan, bro. Ain't no tossing salads.
say
No
I'm vegan.
Ain't
I
nothing
feel
about
you.
you just vegan, bro.
I feel you. Nah, I already told the wife we ain't doing that. We good. We Gucci on
Man,
what I said,
don't
this-
sit on here and lie.
Nah,
Don't
look.
sit here and lie,
Nah,
man.
look.
Come on, man. Don't sit here and lie.
The Fred ready, check back in.
Hey, get your seat back.
Yeah.
Hey,
But-
he lying.
About what?
You don't touch the breasts?
No, he saying eat booty.
Okay.
Oh.
There is
He said it. Hey, I didn't say that. I made a comment. I made a comment.
Listen to this
Go back and
show.
rewind it.
So
Bruh.
Fred, for clarification, I posted a meme. I tagged y'all in it. It's true. That relationship is a self-sustained relationship. They've been together for like 20, 30 years.
Now who is this?
It's a black couple.
Fred
She
don't know
she
how it
breastfeeds him.
Oh, yes.
And she's been breastfeeding for a long
They're
time.
actually on the show too.
So
So
this is a real thing.
I'm saying the public acknowledges and allows and approves of one thing that ain't natural, but we're gonna sit up here and shame the natural breast. That's all I was saying.
Wait, hold on.
Wait,
You
what
said
do
it's natural for a grown man to breastfeed.
It ain't natural for a grown
It's
man.
natural for a human being.
Oh,
to
but
get
what age do you
natural-
stop?
Can I say something? It's natural for a human being to get natural nutrients
Can we put a
from a woman,
can
but
we
it's
put an
cool for
age
you
on
to.
it? Can we
Come
put
on,
an
fam.
age on it?
Like,
Because
come
there is an age that stops.
Absolutely.
We stop
I'm not
breastfeeding.
condoning.
Well,
I'm just
that's what
saying.
I was asking. Like, I'm trying to
It
get
sounds like you are
No.
condoning.
Oh, wait, hold on.
They're playing devil's advocate. I'm sorry.
This is a question
No,
that I have.
breastfed, and he bragged about not being sick for years.
Right. So this is my question. Is there a young child in the house?
No, it's
Yes. Yes, there is.
I mean, it would have to be a young child in the house because
That's classic right there.
I mean,
Yeah,
I don't know too many.
4-year-old.
Yeah, I'm gonna say so. I don't know too many women to just lactate for no reason.
True.
They
True.
lactate because he keeps sucking on them.
He don't stop. He don't
So
stop
he's not
pulling
stopping
from it.
it.
So the body keeps saying, "All right, somebody need this. I gotta keep." You know what I'm saying?
ain't no way, bro.
It's physics,
Ain't
it's
no-
science.
I
bro.
know that, but like
He don't care. He passed that. It's like cheap beer the first
Wait, why
time.
would he
Yeah,
go?
like, come on, fam. After that, you passed that.
Hey,
What you mean salty?
he, I
Hey,
didn't know.
evidently, he got some experience with it. But I mean, I'm
Hey.
just saying though.
What?
Vitamin D, that's vitamin S.
I'm out of here, man.
Salty?
I'm gonna go home. like,
Why is it salty?
Hey man, I'm just saying. Look, I left for a couple minutes. I came back. Y'all done turned into the X-rated show.
No,
even
no,
know.
no.
I
The
don't
views going crazy now, bitch.
No,
I don't know
no.
where
So
we
listen.
got
So
that
this
from.
is what I'm saying. So like, he was saying, first of all, I don't condone a grown man. Like, bro, you healthy.
Okay.
To be drinking milk out of a woman's breast, you healthy, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The little boy trying to get nervous, you take your son out for that, you just get your overgrown ass over.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, time
man,
out.
I'm saying he cheating a little kid.
You know what
Is
I'm
there a
saying?
kid in the house?
So, but
Well, no, look, if the little kid,
But
if she has a young kid in the house that she's breastfeeding, but you got a grown man taking out the breast milk.
Her body is supplying for the grown man and the child.
No,
What are you saying no for?
I've seen women have to load up on breast milk for their kids.
Not have to. They do it because trust me. this
Right,
is
so
not-
the baby
I
can
have
have
4
enough-
kids, and I breastfeed all 4 of them. That's not how that works.
Okay, so when you was breastfeeding, you just mean to tell me like you
It's
never.
producing some
Right, but what I'm saying,
overproducing.
is, you never. So whenever they needed it, you just put them right on the nipple, and that
Yes,
was it.
And that was it.
And it was never just.
some women don't got a pump. They
All right,
baby
well, I
just.
guess so.
Some do have access. Some do
Yeah.
have
All
I'm
right,
just
access.
trying to figure out like,
Right.
Hey.
why, bro? Why are you out here? Yo, get off your white.
I mean,
breast, bro.
cause really, what Tori is making it seem like it's just Mills was on the breast too, dog.
That's not what
You,
I'm saying.
Brian,
You got
Brian.
that
Yo, I
totally
knew he was
wrong.
gonna say
That's-
Andre.
that-
That's not
watch
what I'm
this.
saying.
Appreciate it.
I'm
What
saying
I-
that
I'm
I
saying,
know
watch
exactly
this.
how
Reach the bomb.
woman's
you
body
were
works for
making
a
it
child.
seem like
Shouts out to
Brian
Mo
was
Vibes.
breastfeeding
Nope.
5 years after.
Nope.
I thought he.
I love it. This is like watching little brother, brother sister
Christian.
fight. I love it.
All right, well,
Nope.
No, listen. I wish Milk come in with a milk mustache. Light meal
I mean, it's
ass.
not
hey,
gonna be because
milk
he-
does a body good.
I saw where he was holding that chicken last episode. He was over there like, "Where's she at? I need a glass of milk."
Hey, who we said that Mill said on the site they get that work? If he said what celebrity was it?
Morris Chestnut.
No.
He did not say more.
Mary,
I said
J.
Mills.
Mary J.
It was
Oh,
Mary
yeah.
J. It was.
Yeah.
It was Mary J. Blige.
That work. Oh, I thought you meant like them hands. You talking about some work, like he trying to work Mary?
You he play too much. I ain't been walking there. Go
you know
about
what
your
I'm saying?
business,
No,
bro.
hey, I'm being
Go about
serious.
your business, bro.
Because you said Mills was a celebrity. Mills said he going to get that work too.
Mary J. Blige, right?
That's
talking about
what I
that
was
work.
talking about.
Yeah,
That
see,
work.
that's what I thought you meant, like you don't put some hands
Nah,
on.
Oh, no.
That's why I said
Fred,
more.
Fred.
Okay, that's a different one.
Hey, Fred be trying to play. Yo, you got it, bro. The bottom line, we're gonna go.
What's the first topic, fan?
Yo, hey, grown men, no breast drinking.
Understood.
You know what I'm saying? No shit, don't mix it with Crown, Yak, or nothing. Drink it straight, don't mix it. Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that, bro. I'm just saying, but he get.
So we condoning. No,
We're not condoning.
No, I was gonna say
Yeah,
you can do it, but as long as there ain't no milk coming out.
I'm out of here.
Once the milk come out, then we don't
yeah, no,
condone
we
that.
do that.
Wait, what did he say?
Hey,
that's
COVID, when COVID was going down, everybody was getting that breast milk.
No, never.
Everybody was getting that breast milk.
Yo, y'all crazy. Y'all out of pocket. Tori.
Oh,
Tori, your
boy.
special drink? Oh no,
Tori.
that's
No,
a-
I don't have a special. I'm waiting for my. Since y'all, last week was the first week that y'all condoned eating on the set too.
Nah, that was Fred thing. Fred was hungry as hell that day. He had.
Now, look, man, listen. On the cool, I didn't even need no chicken on the set, man.
No, you did. You put
Yes,
it to
you
the side.
did.
Listen, what I'm telling you.
took a bite, a couple of bites.
Listen, what I'm telling you. I didn't
Tori
take
come
no
back on the
bites.
show trying to-
I ate some fries.
boss.
But Mills is my dude, man. Shit, I heard Mills stomach growling next to me, man. I got that boy chicken
I
plate.
don't do that.
I'm being real
Don't
though.
do that.
I'm out of
Man,
here.
Mills is my
I told
dude.
you, Fred, come here.
You know I'm always looking out for Mills, man.
Somebody said in the
Shit.
comments, get the boy a box of chicken.
Right.
I was like, yo, y'all get out the comments like that, fam. But no,
First thing,
so we done with the breast milk and the grown men, right?
Oh,
That's
boy.
done. I'm not. No, you tried to play me on Facebook. I'm like, oh Lord, he trolled it. He trolled.
so
You know what I'm saying? Cause he look like the type. He look
See,
like the
look,
type. Be
man.
like, all right, baby, another
And
round.
that's my brother off camera.
like,
Y'all gonna hear him all night.
Yeah,
He gonna,
I need to get him a mic. Hey, you know Drummond get cradled that hoe. He get cradled and he get robbed.
We be spooning. You talking about she be spooning on me? She be like, oh, come on, daddy. Nah, we don't be like that, fam.
But no, so
We don't be like that, fam. You know what I'm saying?
You wildin'.
We don't be like that, fam.
so listen.
the first thing that he put on whatchamacallits?
Who that?
About
oh,
the
you
hair
talking about
implant?
the gold chain hair implant?
Yeah.
We got that picture. Did we get the picture?
Yeah.
Where the hell did you find that? That's what I want to know.
Fred be stay off of Vlad TV with these goddamn.
Hey,
I just
come
wanna
on,
know.
man.
Hey, hold on. Look,
Where in the world did this? dude-
Nah, his topics tonight was on fucking point.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Okay,
They on
let's-
point tonight.
I'm just saying though, cause like,
Let's talk about this
like I'm
hairstyle.
being real though, man. I actually thought about getting gold chain hair
Don't
implants,
do
man.
that,
Okay, don't do
Don't
that.
do that.
I'm
Don't do
serious,
that.
man. I said, you know what?
Don't do that.
Keep the old and original, G.
That may look kind of fly on me.
Hold on. I'm live in the airdrop this to you real quick. Cause Fred tripping, and he got a that's how gold in his mouth.
Man, come on, dog.
This how y'all
So
raising
you
them?
thought that was fired? Like that was it?
So you
That's
thought
the
that was-
style.
So you gonna get a gold chain tatted on you for life?
No, hair implants.
Hair implant.
Oh, the hair
ain't seen-
implant.
yeah, you gotta look at the pictures.
Yeah. Yeah. From the rapper who got all those chains
Yeah.
on it.
Is
Nah,
that-
fam, that's
So
not
instead
it.
of you having your starter lock,
That's not it.
you have the hair.
Hey,
So that's-
people out here starving. People out here starving. Eventually, you gotta go to the corner store.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
You playing.
You keep playing, boy. They think they walk on water, bro. Like, stop it.
You
That's why.
think this guy? We about to show this picture. You think this guy really walking around like that?
Yes, and I have a rebuttal for this. This is for you, ma'am. You said reserve, so I'm gonna ask you a question. Do you know what happened to Lil Uzi Vert?
Oh, this not-
Tori?
Oh yeah.
You know what happened to Lil Uzi Vert?
No, I don't. What happened?
Fred, this guy got gold chains in hair, right?
Yeah.
So before this, Lil Uzi Vert had a tube. What is it?
It's a $2 million diamond in his forehead.
Right
in his forehead.
Somebody
Oh,
pull
I
that
see
thing out.
that.
Somebody pull that thing out, man.
All right, so real quick for our audience, y'all should be able to see the picture of this guy who I'm gonna say allegedly, because I don't believe none of this stuff is true. I think they do all this stuff for attention, but allegedly he has gold chain hair implants. So he says, you know what? Instead of going what's that Hims for your hair or Propecia or whatever the different hair implant places, he said he gonna get some gold chain hair implants. So,
What is Hims?
audience, is this live or not?
No, it's not even real.
The
He's
young
just
kid,
doing it for the
the young kids like, look, if you can get a gold grill, why can't you get some gold follicles,
Yeah,
some gold hair follicles?
yeah.
I'm gonna tell you what I don't like. All this zesty dancing.
Oh, it's real zesty in here.
Yeah, it's zesty out here, man.
Okay, so now the only reason why I brought this topic up tonight was to illustrate a point, right? Because now the young hip hop community, man, these guys are very influential.
Absolutely.
You
I've
know,
never seen this guy day in my life.
I've never heard of him before. I was just scrolling
We
through
got a
social
name?
media.
Yeah, what's his name?
He's I want to rock right now.
It's on the picture. I don't remember
being
his name
reserved.
though, but they said I think
I'm
it's
not being reserved.
he's a newcomer rap
You mean tell
artist.
me he took his advance money and put in his
No,
house
for real. That's
instead of getting his master's back?
So he can be fly.
what's
Alright.
his name?
Is he not trending right now?
This is the first time I ever seen this.
Is he not
Yeah,
trending
no,
right
he's
What's
trending.
his name?
now? That's what they do.
Hold
Can
on.
somebody give me his damn
Well,
name?
no, not Lil Uzi. This
No,
guy,
who-
I think that's
Who is this guy?
Here, let me.
no,
Yeah, I'm gonna
no,
find
that's
it
not
for you.
Takashi. That's not Takashi.
That's definitely not Takashi.
Nah.
Who is this?
No,
Who the-
I think that we are too
Lil
old
Pump.
to be talking about this little boy.
Lil Pump. There you go.
No,
Got into it.
that's not Lil Pump.
That's
Okay, so hold on. So
we
this
don't
is
even know. We
listen.
didn't give this guy a random name. This is a Google photo.
No, look, I'm gonna tell y'all. Okay,
This is Lil
guys,
unknown.
23-year-old rapper named Dancer surgically implants gold chains into his
Dancer.
head to serve as his hair. He claims he's the first rapper in human history to rock an assortment of gold chains as hair, hanging from hooks he surgically implanted into his scalp.
Dan Su.
So
Dan
it
Soot.
Dancer,
Dancer.
DANSUR. So maybe it's Dancer. I don't know.
Dancer.
He spells it DANSUR.
They call him Dan the Man. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's who he is.
Have
for
you
the
guys
young
heard
boys.
a song? Like, what is?
Well, I mean, nowadays you can be a rapper with no songs. It's just about your look.
Come on. Look
Yeah, cause DJ Atkins.
Name a Blueface song. Not you.
What's that?
Oh, you don't count. You can't do that.
But still, see, she couldn't. And see, and that's what I mean. Like, but you know him and Krishan whole relationship. It's about views nowadays. It ain't about music.
Yeah, that's it.
Because is DJ Academics a real DJ, or you just go by DJ Academics?
Come on, man.
Because I know DJ Khaled started off as a DJ. I know that for a fact.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
God,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, true.
Absolutely.
Well, once again, my whole point is, man, a lot of these young rappers and young artists, young influencers
Young and dumb.
they play a major role in how our young folks think nowadays. You know,
Well, they
the
got
stuff
an
that we
advantage,
think is stupid, they think is cool.
They got an advantage too, because now in this day and age, and you know this as an artist,
Absolutely.
or just as a creative, we can control our numbers anytime we get ready.
Control
we don't
the
need
narrative.
We don't need a record label. We don't need this.
Hell, you can buy yourself a blue check.
You do need a
And
budget
that's
though.
it.
Yeah, you definitely need a
That's all
budget.
you
Market,
need.
you got a budget, you're pretty much successful without any push from any machine. You know what I'm saying?
Right. You cut out like 10 hands.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why NBA YoungBoy, when he did his first contract, he did not sign to Atlantic no more. He got the momentum going. He dropped everything. He got more gold records than Michael Jackson.
He got more YouTube views than Drake.
You know what I'm saying?
Only person.
Yo, I seen the funniest
That-
shit. Speaking of Michael
NBA
Jackson,
YoungBoy.
they showed him dancing to R. Kelly Ignition. That was the funniest shit ever.
Yeah.
Doing the Remember the Time moves to Ignition. I was like, what's it your head down?
Who, Mike Jackson?
Yeah.
Mike Jackson was cold with the moves, though, man.
This shit here don't go with Ignition, bro. Go put on your nose. Damn. But yeah,
Hey, listen, man.
Oh, your bodyguard Shantae on.
Mike Jackson,
for sure. My favorite.
Chris
Shout out
Brown,
Shantae.
Usher. You can go down the line, man. All of them got their moves from Mike, man.
Well,
Right.
Michael Jackson got his moves from people from Soul Train.
Well, now he got his move from James Brown.
James Brown.
and what's his name? Jackie Robinson.
Yeah.
James Brown.
James Brown got his
Now,
from Jackie Robinson. Y'all know who Jackie
You mean
Robinson is?
Smokey
Man,
Robinson.
like, I'm telling you
No,
right
no,
now.
no.
Hey,
No, y'all know who
Hey.
Jackie Robinson is?
ain't no dance colder than James Brown when he get on the good foot. That's the coldest dance in history, dog, when he on the good foot.
Man, rest in peace, Chad. Man, hey, B Millie. B Millie.
Breast Milk Mill.
Breast milk Millie.
I didn't
Being
have
man,
nothing to
baby.
do with it.
Nah, I ain't gonna play with you like that.
I ain't gonna play with you
Respect
like that.
Respect
But
you.
yeah, that's stupid. But the kids know how to make. The kids are making more money than the people than leadership. They ain't gonna listen to nobody.
Right.
At the end of the day, you know, some may listen to them, but a lot of people making more money than whatever. So when you got that, money equals power, power equals influence. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
At the end of the day.
So young kids, don't be like dancer, or whatever. Don't be like him, man.
Yeah, no, don't do that.
Don't be like him,
Go
man.
buy you some land.
Hey, man, his
Right.
Go buy some,
hair implants is probably
Buy some
fake.
real estate.
go buy
Yeah.
you some real estate. Man, listen, speaking of real estate, so I should have did this when COVID first hit. Bought into the metaverse. So I tried to buy some land in the metaverse. They wanted $200,000. I was like, oh, there y'all go. There y'all go. She had that color purple Whoopi Goldberg.
Drinks on me.
Hey.
So they buy some real estate, not some diamonds in your hair.
Honey, we hit again on Underdog.
Hey, hold on. Hey, did we shout out Blaze yet?
Oh yeah, shit.
I mean, I did.
I didn't know Blaze had a podcast. I saw one of his comments. He got a podcast tomorrow at 6 o'clock.
Hey,
so,
man, Blaze really be doing it, man.
Yeah,
why you bullshit,
y'all
man?
Go check in with Blaze Smith, 6 o'clock tomorrow on this live podcast. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Shout out to Blaze, man.
Football.
And when you finally come down here, the offer still stand. I'm gonna take care of you, fam. I'm gonna show you how to use that camera like you asked, fam. You gotta get down here though. I ain't going to Louisiana. Bayou or nothing, nah.
I ain't
going down there right
Bayou to the Bayou, standing by you, you know what I'm saying? Right? Come out here. Chill.
But Fred, like you said, sir, so you would put these implants surgically into your head?
Fred said he want to hang from his beard.
Yeah, you know what, man? I figure why not, man? I'm at the age now to what, man? I just want to be cool, dog.
You want to come out your beard, big dog? Bald head with the tennis bracelet.
I'll probably just get them on my head. I'll probably get some on my chest hair. Get some gold
Oh man, here we go.
gold implants on my chest hair. You know, wear that little shirt. So instead of my taco meat, I just have the gold.
Taco meat.
Gold taco meat.
Get a taco meat hanging out. Right.
Man, but some of this shit is young dudes.
No. But I'm saying though, right now, the social media and stuff, right? So let them do what they do.
So,
Because it's almost like old niggas are hating. Let these niggas do what they do. Right or wrong.
you right.
Hey, know what I'm saying? Because it's when different.
I feel them though too, but
But some shit we can't give a pass.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for the old heads like you, we probably would have went on the Disney train by now. Because y'all kept y'all foot on. Was like, nah, that's fragile, fam. Don't do that.
So, if it's not
That was PG.
harming nobody, let them do what they do.
Listen, man. So listen.
Hey, I'm telling you.
They influencing y'all sons to be fragile.
Look,
I'm saying
man.
though, you got couples, men and women, and both on wearing twin leggings.
Come
Go
on,
take
fam.
your girl pants
Come
off.
on, fam.
They got skinny shoes,
I appreciate
skinny
that.
jeans and big shoes. Then got that, and then got that audacity to sag their leggings.
Tori, pass that down.
Nah, I ain't sharing my hookah. Fred don't know how to pass.
Nah, I'm good, man. I got my little hookah pen today, man.
Cause he be hard.
Hey, look, shout out to
Every
Gordon
episode he be
Hookah.
like,
Bro,
Only a vibe. Hooking legacy up. Nah, I can't even smoke with you last. You said I couldn't smoke with you last time, so I got my own little hookah pen. Nah, I said, you know what?
Bro, they brought you your own.
You know, they made me feel like a beggar last
No,
week, man.
Fred,
I said,
bro.
let me take a little puff.
The last time
He said,
we
nah,
had-
man, I ain't puffing with you.
Fred be
I said, man, I had to go find me a hookah pen.
Hey,
man.
listen, real quick. Let me just put something out there. Y'all stop letting Fred get up under y'all skin and y'all be talking that shit on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? For real. Fred don't believe half the shit he say on here.
Agitator.
You know what I'm saying? To my son, white women that paint their face black celebrate
Hey,
us.
man,
Y'all
look,
believe Fred believe
Bro,
that shit?
I just speak the real, man. And unfortunately for you, my unpopular opinion is very popular. That's what it is, dog.
Nah.
That's what it is.
Nah, Fred, it ain't. They be like, I can't believe Fred cooning like that. I be like, no, my dog ain't no
Man, you know what? Matter of fact, hold on.
said that?
Hold on. Listen. On the cool, I'm finna give a shout out to everybody who reached out to me, man, and said, you know what, Fred, keep spitting that real shit, man. They was like, man, keep spitting it, man.
They saying the people that reached out to you said it's okay for white women to paint their face black and imitate black women.
For one, it's not painting their face black. You know what I'm saying?
What makeup is? Ain't it a form of painting?
You
Okay.
gonna take away from your topics?
No, we doing with gold hair extensions. We
done with that.
Now, Tori here now.
But Tori did want to speak on that. So
Tori,
look, at the end of the day,
Tori,
it ain't no
Tori always
difference.
confused.
Shantae's watching.
Tori always confused. She's like, wait,
I am
hold on.
confused because y'all just be boom, boom,
She's
boom,
like, where
boom,
am I?
boom.
Oh my God,
Okay.
I'm in Texas. It's not Philly.
Yeah,
Hello.
Tori can give us her 2 cents on that because since she wasn't here last
Okay,
week.
so
Tori,
you said last week that white women paint their
It
faces.
wasn't white women. It was
What?
just anybody other than black women.
Paint their
It wasn't-
faces black. What did you
So
say? What did
okay,
you say?
so let me set it back up.
Yes,
all right.
please.
If you wasn't watching last week, Legacy brought a new. He introduced us to a new term called
Hold on.
blackfishing.
Yes.
Blackfishing, right? So I didn't know what the hell it was, but blackfishing is when.
You never heard of blackfish?
Right. So
I've never
blackfishing
heard
is
of
when you
blackfishing
have somebody who's not black that wants to, I guess, look black.
Absolutely.
So if you got, let's say if you got like a light skinned a white woman or a Hispanic woman, but she tries to accentuate her face like black women. All right.
In what way?
So like, okay,
I guess
So
makeup.
blackfishing is where a white woman, a Latino woman, whatever, right? If they on social media, they go and they paint their face. They use the makeup contours and all that stuff to make themselves look black.
A couple shades darker.
Now, not using makeup. You know how you can have a bell pepper nose, but you throw a couple of lines right here, you can thin it out. They make their whole face black,
It's a Halloween day.
and then they make themselves with black features, stuff of that nature. And that's
So hold on. But this is
the door we gonna open.
But listen, but this is the difference though. This is the difference. So, because when you say paint your face black, I think most folks are thinking black face. It's not black face.
No,
This is a
no.
person that you will look at who spends hours in the mirror trying to beautify herself so when she goes out, she can grab positive attention, right? Blackface is negative attention. People are going to laugh at you. They're going to laugh with
Let me
you,
comment on
right?
this. I actually got
So-
your back on this one.
So at the end of the day, my comparison was this. You got a black woman who goes out and put on a fucking blonde wig. She
yeah.
puts in colored contacts,
Yeah.
and y'all celebrate that.
Well, so
Oh.
Ain't shit wrong with that.
The rebuttal to that
There's
is
nobody.
you're 1,000% correct on the blonde thing, but for a different reason. That's doing a trend. This is imitating a culture. And no, they don't put on a black face like buckwheat because I know what you're talking
Right.
about. I know about the whole thing.
He's being
What they
technical
do
when you think
is
about paint.
it's literally a dress up of a black woman. They're literally imitating from the hair all the way down a black woman on purpose, and that's what blackfishing is. They're purposely saying, I'm finna go to the club tonight, and I'm
And
finna
I'ma
have
dress-
braids in my hair.
and-
I'm gonna have thick
and I'ma
lips.
paint my
I'm gonna
face
paint my face
and
that
walk
color.
in.
I'm gonna have on a Joe Smoes volcano outfit. You know what I'm saying? With some urban heels. I'm
Right.
gonna be black for the night.
Okay,
Yeah,
so for one, I wish we had the picture from last week
And
because
we got the picture from last week.
Because-
First of all, hey fellas, start going to club with baby wipes.
so listen, but shit, you can go to baby wipe. You can do the
Nah.
baby wipe test on any woman.
No,
You know what I'm saying? Because
Right.
because at the end of the day, so how do you feel about black women that lighten their face up?
It's the
You
same,
cool with that?
It's the same way.
Absolutely not.
Same.
Absolutely
What's
not.
that boy who was dark skinned for the Bears? Now he look like fucking
So the
Now
picture.
Elizabeth Taylor,
Okay,
Sammy Sosa.
right. So the picture is up now, right? So,
Yeah, so look-
you see
everybody look at the picture.
she's darker. She's lighter on one side, and she looks
Yeah,
darker
no,
on the
no.
other side.
No,
So
Fred, they purposely trying to, man. We're gonna go back through this again.
Well,
Fam,
Well-
that's not how you would go out, fam. You don't
Bro,
got
you
you don't
go
got
to
a
the
sundress.
club.
You don't got a sundress on, a flower in your hair. You don't have no cuts in the eyelash. You don't have the trend that your culture supports. It's not stereotyping. That's the trend her culture supports. But she's choosing to imitate a different culture. That's the problem.
okay,
That's the problem.
and
That's
they going out to clubs like this.
right.
Not
And
just
they made
doing-
it a fad.
Not just doing they social media stuff. They are going to clubs dressed like acting like black women. You know what I'm saying? Fellas, bring your baby wipes from here on out. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Just wipe
funny.
their forehead.
Well, look,
I feel both of y'all on
You
that.
know what I'm
well,
saying?
I
But
feel
that-
both.
that's
Well,
not embracing no.
Well, let me
culture.
let me just go back to my position. My position just to each his own. You know what I'm saying? Because when I see Hispanic women, white women, you know, with the locks or whatever in the hair, that don't bother me. I'm like, shit, I'm glad they embrace our culture.
Right.
I would much rather them embrace our culture than dog our shit. Because if they did come on and say, man, that shit look raggedy, man. It was a point in time where y'all couldn't wear locks without
Absolutely
being degraded. When I was in college, man, if you had dreadlocks, they considered you to be dirty. You know what I'm saying? They was like, oh, that's dirty. You know what I'm saying? I played on the football team that would not allow us to have hair like that.
That's why we don't
You know
call
what I'm
them
saying?
dreads anymore.
But it's locks, right?
They always been loud.
Right.
But once again, when you don't control
Dreadful.
the narrative,
Right.
Dreadful.
when you don't control the narrative,
So once again, we control the narrative now because there was once upon a time when locks was not acceptable in society. Now you got white people, Hispanic folks, all rocking the same stuff that we rock. That's
I love it.
influence.
I love it too. I love
That's
it.
influence.
I love it.
You know what I'm saying? So
That's
once again,
business.
why am I hating on somebody who embraces our culture? They not embracing the culture to
Everybody-
shame
Like
us.
but they're not embracing the culture as a
we got to
whole.
get a
like-
woman's perspective.
For
Well,
this
nobody. Well, okay,
That's what I'm
so
trying to tell Fred. Fred, you can't. What you do, you group everybody.
I'm not grouping nobody.
Everybody.
Yeah,
is
that's
not
one
Eminem,
aspect
right?
of
Everybody when I say everybody ain't Eminem, Eminem is once again a product of his
heard that.
environment.
Right.
how do y'all know what Eminem environment was, though.
Because he
He's
grew
a-
up. He said he grew up.
Okay,
with
hold
that.
on, man.
Oh, he
Listen.
got the glass.
You ran him hot.
Hold on.
Ran him
Hold
hot,
on.
fam.
Listen. So go ahead.
I'm gonna finish mine now. Let you do yours.
Right.
Like my point is, you know what I'm saying. So let me get my point in. You know what I'm saying.
I'm reserved tonight.
All I'm saying is it's different. Black fishing is like dressing up like her, right? Just say she's right there, and then at the end of the night she go shower and get all her makeup off, and she become pale again. You know what I'm saying? You saying that's embracing the culture by painting yourself, and you don't call it painting, but you get
What is
the little
makeup?
funds that get in. What's up?
Right.
So let me catch you with a brown.
So-
let me catch you with a
so-
brown wig.
So let's
This is your last
let's go
episode.
back to the Eminem point, right?
Okay.
Y'all don't know how Eminem grew up. Eminem is a rapper. He's an artist. You know what I'm saying?
What do you don't know how he grew up?
You don't know how he grew
Yeah,
up.
I see what
You
you're saying.
know
He
what
on the
you know
show
what he
was
raps about.
Yeah, you
You
got
know
that
the
movie,
image he
8 Mile.
portrays.
His
Just
movie.
like just like when who was that? Nicki Minaj said she lost a lot of respect
For Future.
for Future
For Future.
because Future paints a picture as he's a drug addict. He does all these drugs and he's clean. He don't do stuff like that.
Yeah.
But if you didn't know Future any better, you would think that he grew up, you know,
That's like Rick Ross.
in that type of lifestyle or whatever stuff. So when I say we
Whoa,
don't
whoa,
know
now.
Eminem, but we love we accepted Eminem
Right.
as one of us, right? Because he's a rapper, right? Now, can Eminem say nigga? Can he?
No.
He can't, but he embraces our culture though. That's what y'all say. All right, y'all ain't got no homeboys that ain't black that y'all think embrace y'all culture.
I mean, you got
Absolutely.
but that ain't the same though.
So why can't Eminem say the word nigga?
Because he's white.
I don't have. I don't.
But
I,
hold on, but wait, hold on.
I don't have, I actually don't have a problem with that. I don't have a problem with it.
There you
Really?
go. But
I don't have a problem with it.
so that's my whole point though.
Why?
But y'all are saying though,
Wait. Go back to him. You wouldn't have a problem with.
No,
Eminem
because
saying-
we embraced Dr. Dre pimping him as one of his own and letting him doing all that he did. So why are we gonna be upset that one of our own product is saying one of our words? Come on, bro.
Because they've been pimping us all this time.
That's contradictory, right? So like,
No.
bro, that's contradictory,
No.
bro.
That's
And
not
they
the
better not
same.
say it.
If you
was
ain't
gonna say-
anti Eminem, you can't get mad at him saying it because you're being contradictory. You having a preference to what you will and won't allow.
so listen. So my whole point is this:
No.
y'all are picking and choosing what y'all embrace. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna embrace him,
That's my
embrace him.
point.
And
That's
if you're
my
not gonna embrace him, that's like saying, man, you my friend, but you can only be my friend if you do A, B, C, and D. But the moment you do X, Y, and Z, we're no longer friends.
Bro, we like how Jay-Z said, we took the word and made it, regardless of how you try to flip it or whatever, it's not the same when it made me cringe. Like, I'll give you an example. I was with my little homeboy, teaching him in class, teaching him on the board. His Mexican friends, nigga this, nigga that. I'm like, hey,
Oh,
bro,
man.
you can't do that here.
Yeah. Woo.
You can't do that here.
That
Right.
shit
You
drives
know what
me
I'm saying?
up a
That,
goddamn
that's a
wall.
no-go. So across the board, you know what I'm saying? Even
Right.
when I talk to my black friends, I
Right.
try to refrain from saying it myself.
Yeah.
You know, I do say it, but I really, really work on try not to say it as a
Right.
whole. Because I'm not gonna be like, you can't say it, you can't say it, you can't say it. But it's amazing how when it comes to one
on.
word in America,
Come on.
everybody debates about why I can't say nigga.
All right, so can I ask this question? So I hate this. I love y'all for allowing me to be on this show. This ain't about me. I just want to use this little quick personal experience today. Okay, so
Okay.
check this. So hey, and you over there listening too? Do y'all know who Vincent Guerrero is?
I don't.
We in San Antonio. Y'all don't know who Vincent Guerrero is?
Well, there could be a lot of them.
Vincent Guerrero,
Not
a
sure.
Mexican independence leader, his fight for the liberty of the people in his homeland, which led to him being hailed as Mexico's greatest man of color. He is the black man, Vincent Guerrero, black dad, Mexican mom, who freed all Mexicans in the South. Vincent Guerrero. So when people call that, when I tell you knowledge is power, that word has no bearing on me anymore. That's what he's pretty much saying. Because now you know why it was used. All of our real terms are stripped from us, and they give us these fictitious terms to condition you and control you because they control your emotions. That word triggers something, and then it triggers you to act a certain way. That word don't mean nothing because you know the truth. That's all I wanted to say on that. Sorry. That's all I wanted to say on that. My bad. Vincent Guerrero, go look that up. Anytime.
It's good knowledge. I mean, okay, so when it comes to the N word, you know, I use N word.
Right.
You know, amongst the people
Yeah,
that are
so
close
I'm
to
not
me.
being out here being a hypocrite. Like
Right.
I said,
So
I
not.
definitely, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, honestly, I'm willing, and I don't have no data to support what I'm gonna say, but I'm willing to say that about 90% of black folks use the N-word.
Right.
Right. Now,
Even Stephen A. Smith.
now, but we still
biggest
view the term offensive when somebody outside of,
Our race.
to me, it's not even outside of our race. It's outside of anybody who embraces what we embrace. Because I got Hispanic homeboys that I grew up with that use the N-word. It don't bother me because I grew up with them. You know what I'm saying? And I know their hearts. I know what they've been through. They ain't been through the same shit I done been through.
So what does it mean when they say it?
It don't mean shit to me.
No, I'm saying like that's just a word that they throw around like
Yeah.
that, oh.
Because guess what?
So they say it to you like,
but-
oh, yo.
Because
they
guess
look
what?
like this.
Because they call
got the
themselves the
perfect
same
comeback.
thing.
Right. Fred, or y'all used to get women used to get really upset. Shantae,
I
you
know it's about
listening?
to go.
When you say bitch. Now call you a bitch. Now y'all answer the phone. Hey bitch, how you doing? You took that. Y'all women have taken the power out of that word again.
She said no. 'Cause for
Again.
one-
But that's the norm now though. That's the norm now though. I hear you, but that's the norm.
That's not the society. No.
Listen.
Like I say, if you not of our color, sorry, you don't get a fucking pass. Excuse my language.
It's not a problem with
I
that.
agree.
There's not a problem with that.
I work around, I'm military, all that stuff. No, you're not gonna say that. And just like say, I don't care who endorsed you or whatever, because I know, just like say, you can say stuff and say it mean it different way.
Absolutely.
It's
Right.
undertone.
So where's the line drawn? Right, where's the line drawn when someone uses the word "and"? Exactly. So it's
So you
that's-
risk it.
it's
So
not-
let me ask him this. Different, real shit. You got a $225,000 job a year,
Yeah.
and your boss
Yeah.
finna give you a raise to $500,000 a year.
Okay.
You in a corporate business wearing a suit now, but you still a real nigga.
You say what?
You still a real nigga though. You still deep down, you know where you came from,
He
right?
ain't gonna call me that.
If somebody in your office calls you that, you gambling your check, fam. Answer me that. Are you gambling your check?
no.
Me personally.
Are you
No.
gambling that check for that one word?
No, me personally.
You gambling it off for that one word? Bet.
Wait,
Respect
when you
him.
say gambling, what do you mean though?
Just like say, I know. I come from
I'ma explain that too.
Texas, and I'm telling you, I ain't gonna give him no fucking pass. I'm not.
Because he doesn't determine your success. The universe does.
Uh,
Set you up for what you believe in.
So like he said, somebody military. You can vouch for this. If they see 4 or 5 black people walking together, they be like, y'all look like a what? Like- and then they say, y'all think y'all back on the what? Block. They don't say 5 or 6 white boys. Y'all.
Like a squad.
Yeah, exactly. They don't say y'all think y'all back in the trailer park. So you gotta understand the terms and the undertone of when shit being said.
So-
You know what I'm saying?
So-
you can't use that line, that N-word loosely.
So look, I get all that, right? Like I said, I use the term myself, right? So
But when you use it, you're referring as like
Endearment.
well, I'm just saying though.
Oh,
So
it depends if
so,
you upset.
right? So what I'm saying is this. Every time I use the term, is in the term of endearment.
Right,
If me and Dermond got a beef, and you got me
Right,
fucked
it's
up.
coming
You know what I'm
out
saying?
as a
Like
negative
it's as a
slang.
negative. It's
Right.
a negative connotation to it, right? But what I'm also saying is this though. See, I'm all about self accountability. So if I don't want him to say it, I'm not gonna say it
Yeah,
because
that's what I said. Myself, I'm
because to
working
me,
on- I said that.
if I got a let's say a white person that calls me a nigga and you call me a nigga, the white person could be calling me a nigga and as a term of them, what's up my nigga, and I'll be like, now honestly, I ain't gonna lie. Well, it would
It
be
rub
hard
you the wrong way.
well, it would be hard for me to embrace that. You know what I'm saying? But I've been called nigga by black folks as like nigga like
like a negative.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
yeah, negative.
You know what I'm saying?
by
So
your
so
own
once
people.
again, so my whole
Right.
point is
So
this.
how do you determine what that Mexican is saying to you?
No, because to me it's
Look, his brother ain't with that
Yeah,
shit.
he ain't-
His brother ain't with that shit.
If I came to you and I was like, bitch, what's up?
Right, yeah,
And
no.
then it's like, what you say, bitch?
Right.
Right.
I think
That's totally different.
I think the point is we
So
pick
the
and
Mexicans
choose.
like, hey,
We
nigga.
pick and choose when it is and it isn't
right,
acceptable.
right.
Of course, but my only problem with that is nowadays, especially with money, Because I'm telling you, fam, with 4 daughters on the line, there's a lot of braggadocio shit I want to do, bro. But fam, check this out. There's times where you can't. You got to find a different way to win. You got to find a different way to win. So if you check this out. I worked at Apple. I got into a racial argument at Ibex over there on Silicon Drive, fam. Check this out. They called me that, and they was upset I was doing video. I said, you motherfuckers watch. That motherfucker shut down, and people who work there, I employ now. You find a different way to win, fam. That one word ain't finna define me for 30 seconds. I'ma fuck you over in a different way. It's a new age, fam. It's a new age.
If they call me that, we gonna go to the iPhone 18. 15, 14, 15. We gonna go to the 18 because they're like, say, my face gonna be on that joke.
I feel you.
I mean, like when you handle things, he's saying, in other words,
I
everybody
respect what he's saying.
Everybody don't got
What he's saying though.
Can I ask her a question?
Yeah,
Ask me a question.
Can I please ask you?
Tori, get over.
We cool. Hey, both of us, African American descent,
Yes.
we talking and stuff like, it's good. You don't look at me like, hold up, right?
Oh, if you said the B word to me,
It's exclusive, yeah.
Uh-huh.
If I call you the B word,
Uh-huh.
you gonna probably like,
right? Hold on. Yeah.
exactly. But if she call you that, you're like,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
different.
Yeah.
And then like I say, and we on the same ethnicity.
Yeah.
So you got to be careful with that. Just like I say, even within the black culture, it's some words and stuff how you say it.
Right.
It's
So-
how you say it.
That's why I don't even say it at all to females because you don't know how people are gonna say it.
I didn't know that was your
Accept
brother
it.
either. Respect. I didn't know you was a brother. Respect too, bro.
Yeah. So
that word should be taken out, dog. I'm telling you.
Altogether,
Because they
exactly.
They know at any time, if they want to fight, they say the N word. We gonna turn it up.
well, look,
I
I'm
don't
a,
disagree with that.
look,
I think it should be
I'm
taken
agree
out
with
of that entire
Damon on this point, right? Because the word don't have the same meaning to everybody. You know, some of us have, you know, some folks, like my brother saying, it's a fight on sight. You know what I'm saying? But to me, the word is so subjective. It's so subjective in the context. It all depends on the context.
Right.
You know, for some folks. Some folks, the context is, it don't matter what the context is. If you say the word, no. Look, I'm being straight up. You know what I'm saying? Because, like I said, where I grew up at, my brother said we grew up in Denver Heights, man. We grew up with a lot of Hispanics or whatever. Back when I was a kid, if you called like,
It was PJ
and I'm
Maricon.
probably gonna
It was
get trouble for
Maricon.
saying this, but it's real shit though. Like no.
Muliano, yes sir.
We had a lot of Mexican friends, right? But you notice I just said Mexicans, but we didn't call them Mexicans. We call them Mexicans.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's offensive to them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, don't call me a Mexican. You know what I'm saying? Like, pronounce the shit the way it's supposed to be pronounced. It's Mexican. You know what I'm saying? Now, we didn't know that growing up because that's just what we called them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, that's my Mexican homeboy or whatever and stuff. But as you get older, they say, hey, man, that's offensive to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a Mexican. You know what I'm saying? Or I'm Hispanic.
What if you flip that? What if you flip that and say,
So okay, so if it's that offensive, why do we call each other the same? Why do we call each other that?
Because we're all of the same descent.
All right. So once again,
he said next combo.
Hey, not all of us, right? Like I said, we get together as brothers and stuff. It's break them out here once in a while. But just like I say, no matter what, it's love. But I guarantee you, if I work in USA, I don't even want to say that. If I work
I'm with you.
in corporate America,
My bad.
and I guarantee you, my boss
Because he talking to me, I know he's talking to me.
We've been turn it up.
Come on, man. You ain't gonna risk the bag over a word. I know. Come on, come on, man. Come on, fam. In the parking lot, maybe you gonna catch him after hours.
No. It's on site.
DJ.
It's on site.
Oh, so okay, let's go to the next thing.
All right, bet.
Next
Perfect.
thing.
My
All
bad.
right, let's talk about it. Hey, the crucifixion and slander is always louder than the apology.
Right?
Always.
Always. The disrespect is always louder than the apology.
I like this one. I like
You know what I'm
this.
saying?
It's the lights.
So, like, you know, let's talk about Michael Irvin. They ran that man name through the mud. They ran this character through the mud.
Who?
Michael Irvin.
Irvin.
He got fired.
So Michael Irvin was at a Marriott hotel with other people that weren't as famous as him, and they were having a debate about football. And these two women came into the camera fold Quick conversation. They left. I saw that every angle. Then this woman later on, she says that Michael Irvin was making a pass at her, threatening her, telling her to come to her room, sexual harassment, all this stuff.
What's new?
ESPN, because Malika Andrews and her coonery.
Hey, she's there to destroy black athletes.
I'm with you. She is the what's that girl name?
Candace
She's
Owens.
Candace Owens of ESPN. So
What's her name?
Malika Andrews. She got into it with all these people. So pretty much what she did is she said,
I can't stand Candace Owens, man. But go ahead.
That's why I said she's the Candace Owens of ESPN. Malika Andrews. She petitioned for Michael Irvin to lose his job.
Who, Malika?
Malika did. And she said because we got to stand up for women, and if you're representing the Cowboys, you're representing ESPN and blah, 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 you shouldn't be doing it. She got one of her own, kicked off of ESPN, fired. They didn't even have no, court of public opinion. And then, after the facts came out, Fox said, you know what? We'll take you back. So Fox took him, put him back on the set, but nobody apologized for firing him.
And they bad paid him too, right?
And they come on, man, they hush moneyed him quick. That was hush money, dog.
Yeah.
They ain't have to back pay him. They hush moneyed him.
That's it.
And then nobody talked about it. But I'm like, fam, you got a credible person's name ruined, period, because y'all never apologized. Y'all never,
Right.
And that's how they do it.
Well, look, man, shout out to Michael Irvin. For one, man, a playmaker, to me, is a guy who represents change. When I say change, because it was one point in his life when he was kind of out there, man. He was living a reckless lifestyle.
On that highway, finna risk it all.
So sometimes, man, your past tries to dictate your future. He's not allowing that because for whatever reason, man, he was able to get his life changed around. I love seeing Michael Irvin as an analyst on sports because he knows the game. You know what I'm saying? Does he have a past? Of course, but that doesn't confine him to what he was back then. And I think this lady and ESPN took an opportunity to try to take him back to where he was, and they thought that the public was not going to recognize all the strides that he made to become a better person.
But she always do that. I forgot the NFL player. He came out high pick or whatever. She like, well, he came out, but he had this in college. He did this in college.
That's
Bryce
Malika.
Young.
Malika do this.
The basketball player from
The basketball player.
Yeah.
Miller, Brandon Miller.
Yeah, she brought up all the
with
negative
gun,
stuff
with
about the
gun.
stuff.
Yeah.
But
That he never got. I don't think he got convicted for. He just
didn't.
went through the situation.
He
So
didn't.
this is the same woman.
Charlotte. He had the Charlotte home.
This the same woman that
Bobcats.
was supposed to be cool with Jalen Rose,
Mm-hmm.
but he gave her the deacon hug. Everybody know the deacon hug where you hug from the side. You know what I'm saying? She like, get your finger out my armpit, and this man's hand is clearly not on this woman.
But like, are you really surprised and stuff, man?
No, of course not.
No. Okay, let's flip the script. If Travis Hunter would have hit number 11 like that, Blackburn,
Oh, it would have been a problem.
so it would have been different.
Don't bring the streets on the field.
No,
Don't-
I'm serious.
It would've
Absolutely.
If he would have hit him like he hit him, it'd been a totally different story.
Of
Right or
course.
wrong?
Yeah, it would have been a different story.
Your fact to what you said is the women's NCAA when an old girl from Indiana was putting her finger in people's face.
Yeah.
And then when they caught Caitlyn slipping in the championship, they did it back to her, and everybody made a big
They
deal
called the
about
girl
it.
ghetto.
Gangsta, blah blah. Come on,
we
fam.
said this in the first. Well, y'all said this in the first season. Black athletes gonna get punished worse than white athletes. You know what I'm saying?
You know what?
Brett Favre was on cocaine, sending dick pics to the cheerleaders and everything, and then
Stole welfare money
stole welfare money and everything, and they ain't say nothing about it. You know what I'm saying?
to build a school for his daughter.
So
crazy.
but let's
Build
just
a
be honest.
facility
White
for his
athletes
daughter.
get a slap on the wrist. Ben Rosenberg got 2 alleged quote unquote
He
rape
ran a train on a woman in a bar. Is that not factual?
facts.
And he walked. But y'all worried about Vic and dogs. Like, stop playing with me, guys.
So just black athletes just get the worst end on the at
But you
the
look at that.
at the
He
end of the
made
day.
a dunk at
Yeah, Shane. Hey, I'm loaded.
He made
I'm
it.
always loaded, bro. I give you 10 million. I'll give you 10 million
so
reasons, bro.
At the end of the day, but we don't talk about stuff like that. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? Black athletes just get crucified. I mean, I'm not saying wrong is wrong. You get a pass. All I'm saying is be consistent across the board.
Right.
You know
Well,
what I'm
so
saying?
look,
I'm just saying, if you get paid that amount of money, you got to be careful with your brand.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Because it's all about branding now. It's
Yeah.
Just like say
LeBron
look-
fan.
No. I'm serious.
So do you think
Be-
that black people, since we know that there's a target on our back, do you feel like we have to be extra careful, or
No. Be yourself, but also have people in your circle that's for you and not just want to be there for the fam, for the fame.
Awareness.
Because
Awareness.
Like Ja Morant, I had to cut them jokes off at the foot, like I say, because just like I say, I'm the breadwinner. Look at Michael Vick.
Yeah.
Mike Vick, okay, that was his house, but y'all doing reckless stuff.
And look at Johnny Manziel. There were nobody even in his circle.
Man, they ain't say
Even in
nothing
his
about
circle, be like,
Don't
"Hey,
say nothing
shut
about
up,
Johnny Manziel.
young fella."
That's Johnny
You know what I'm
football.
saying? But I'm saying, even in his circle, so this is multicultural here. If you important, if you are progressing, if you have something special, and you don't have a circle, that's why I say take a neighborhood. If you don't got that neighborhood, you're not gonna succeed.
But they ain't even crucified Johnny for all the fucked up shit he did like they do.
They
But
coming.
Lex,
They coming.
This why I like Dion. If you trying to get mama
What?
out the hood,
What?
you got to be on that straight and narrow.
Yeah.
Okay, is this getting mama out the hood going to do this crazy stuff? Okay, is this getting mama out the hood?
Yeah.
And like I say, we have to watch it because we get that's my double standard. Let's be real.
Y'all better pray for him.
But just like I say,
Y'all better pray for Dion.
get mama out the hood.
Yeah.
Why?
Y'all better pray for Dion.
Well, they coming.
Because
They
of what y'all-
coming for Dion.
The scandals coming.
Oh.
That man right
You
there.
already know.
Who can compete with that man coming in your mama's living room, talking to your mama about you going to his school? You gonna beg him to sign
You know
up.
what though?
He is about to crush the
What's gonna
establishment.
What's gonna save Dion is that NIL, because like I say, it's so money runs that stuff.
No.
Alabama been doing that for the longest,
Right.
but jokes don't
And
say
they
nothing like
finna crush
that.
him.
So now you got NIL. Dion said when he went to Colorado, I don't even know how I'm gonna get paid.
Can I ask you this one question though? Here's how you see it. Before he even got to Colorado won a game, he was on a commercial with Nick Saban. They knew it was coming. I'm telling you. Pray for this man because he's
But
gonna
even-
crush the
but
alumni.
Even when he was at Jackson State, Nick Saban was accusing him of doing stuff with
They
money
know
and stuff of
they
that
know
nature.
he
So,
coming,
But he
bro.
was mad because Travis Hunter went to him.
well, I mean,
Coming.
that's just the way it is.
Come
but
on, that's just what it is.
when Dion is the epitome of black excellence,
Yes, sir.
black confidence.
Yes,
when
sir.
they're not used to a black man being, I'm not wavering. This is who
Can you
I
take your hat
am.
off, sir?
You know what I'm saying?
Can you take your hat
With
off?
my glasses, this
Right.
and that. Now,
Can you take your glass
but
off, sir?
one thing Fred had said that was funny to me when it came to the girl who was a track runner, when it came to Deion Sanders leaving Jackson State, and any other black athletes. You know what I'm saying? It was us that did most of the crucifying.
Right.
We did.
True.
We did. It was us that. So that's why when it comes to those debates and stuff like that, we already know we got too much shit going against us for us to be cooning against each other. You know what I'm saying? But they don't see it like that.
So
People
look,
gonna hate me for saying that, but we hung Jesus.
So when
Y'all
it comes
figure
to
that out.
Dion, this is
Better
my
off.
take.
We hung him.
If you're only rooting for Dion because they 3-0,
You lost.
if you're only rooting for Dion because they 3-0, then you probably just need to go on and jump off the bandwagon now.
He finna take
Because
some L's.
Dion is my favorite DB of all time, right? Of all time, man. I grew up wanting to be like Dion, all this other stuff, what have you. Dion is not going to go undefeated to Colorado. Eventually, they're going to lose a game.
They're gonna lose the game.
All right, I mean it's coming. They're gonna lose a game,
Couple.
right? He's in his first year. He's trying to reestablish and change a whole culture. You took a program that was 1-11, right? You can't expect him to be perfect in one season. So when he loses that game, which, like I said, which is gonna come, you know what I'm saying? What happens? You got folks that are waiting for this to happen. You know, they're waiting for it to happen. So that's why I said if you're only rooting for Dion because he's 3-0, you've already missed
Let
the
me
boat.
have this moment.
Dion is changing the culture of black athletes' mentality when it comes to playing college football.
Mr. Fred,
BT
Mr. Fred Davis, I have to have this moment with you, sir. So that feeling that you just talked
Right.
about, waiting for him to fail,
Right.
you Jordan fans will never understand that.
Oh shit.
LeBron fans, we know it. That's why we love that's why we love Dion even more, because LeBron fans understand the feeling
Listen, man.
of everybody waiting for him to fail.
Look,
So
look,
we
look,
know
look,
what it feels
look,
like, Dion.
I don't even want to get into the LeBron Jordan thing. So we're going to say that for another show.
I'm
Because
just saying, we know what it
anybody
feels
that knows that LeBron and Jordan is no debate.
This way, and
Team
you know what I'm saying,
Jordan all
this way
day.
kill me with black culture, right?
All right.
Say you being successful, you doing your thing. If I publicly show you love, I'm dick riding. I'm on the bandwagon. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'm
you
everything.
soft, you friendly.
I'm everything in the
Yeah,
book for
yeah.
supporting a black man want to be successful.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's sad that we get crucified when we embrace each other's success. You know what I'm saying? But when you get praised for being a fucking hater, how is fake is the new real?
It be the main people that be telling you, hey, the main no, it's not even social media, it's on the streets. The main people that be trying to tell you that you dick riding or you da 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 da. I always say two things. One, if you never clap for anybody else, it'll never be your turn. And number two, the main people out there saying that you be dick riding or that you be just friendly, blah blah blah, be the main people begging for a handout or asking for a front. That's how it go, fam. The loudest people, you get 99 yeses that one no you're gonna remember. That's how that work.
And it's crazy how that go, cause I mean, as far as college football, we all know it's politics. We all know Deion make people uncomfortable.
Football, period, is politics.
Of
From
course.
the youth all the way up
Money.
to-
It's a business at the end of the day. And he disrupting a lot of businesses. You know what I'm saying? You got 86 people,
Well, the
Pray
thing
for that
is,
man.
he's been genuinely him.
and that's the problem. You know what
He
I'm saying?
won 2 games and he the number one talk. He got 60 minutes in 2 games, bro.
Yo,
Like,
that was already set up though.
what do you think he finna do in 2 years? Pray for
But
this
everything
man.
he touched,
It's finna be
turns
shut
good, though.
down.
I ain't gonna lie. Just like I say, everything he touched, it turns good and stuff, man.
He going to the
Just like
NFL.
you, It's hey.
Tori.
We up on the microscope. We are on the microscope. Just like I say, being from Denver Heights, just like I say, I never experienced a lot of this stuff. I stayed in my little old hood. We stayed in our little old hood. We never seen a lot of this stuff.
Well, let me bring it to where you feel it. You know, as in the military, from let's just say from E4 to E5, you still had to work twice as hard to become part of the NCO Corps than the next color.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
I wouldn't say that.
Shit.
Honestly, the time I spent in the military, it was more of us Americans who hold me back.
Yeah, true.
And why I say this is,
You might want to get Shantae, sir. Shantae Douglas just said, I'm about to slander him. Take that Raggedy Spurs jersey off.
I told him.
He got my address.
Don't let it do you like
I
that,
was
boy.
already gone in Germany. He personally delivered my award to my mom's house. It wasn't an American.
Yeah, black.
No,
There's a
I'm
lot of
not
blacks in the
gonna let it like
military. Y'all be cooning, boy. I ain't gonna lie. There's a lot of black men in the military.
That's everywhere. Don't just say it like that. But I just know from my
That was
experience.
my first, like you said, being from a small area and going into the big world. And we said this maybe two episodes ago. You see different aspects and different characters and different point of views of black men, and then you see why. Damn, no wonder ain't no unity out here.
But I think what it is being a strong black person who don't
What you got the next one?
just submit to anybody. Just like say, I'm gonna follow a real leader, no matter what. I'm disciplined to follow you, but that don't mean that I'm gonna respect you and stuff. Just like say, discipline, I'm gonna follow you. But just like say, at the end of the day, I got my own value, my own opinions, how it is. And just like say, I'm not gonna go tell him, hey man, don't follow him with this or whatever and stuff. But you have to be secure in yourself.
Absolutely.
Of course.
And I think that we recognize that earlier than anybody else.
Yeah. We don't got no choice.
Tori, what kind of comments we got?
There really aren't any comments, and I don't know if it's just my connection, but it's like,
It's choppy, right?
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I
Yeah.
thought it was mine too.
Okay.
It's delayed
It's-
like
yeah.
a lot. Yeah, it's choppy, but
All right, well, if y'all do have comments, make sure you put your comments off in there, man, so we can respond to the comments or whatnot.
no, but Shantae did say that DJ, you need to take your raggedy ass Spurs jersey off.
Man, Denver Heights all day. Hey, I pop locks to get down in San Antonio Spurs arena. Victoria Courts.
Y'all
Y'all
got-
remember when it was down there.
Y'all gotta take
know
care
it's
of
over
it.
here.
Y'all take advantage of them $20 tickets. They gonna be there for a while.
tickets?
They gonna be there for a while.
$20 tickets.
Cause y'all trash. Y'all trash right now,
Fred,
bro.
like, man, God,
Y'all
Like,
trash,
this what you did,
bro.
Frederick?
Fred, this what
No,
you
no,
did.
he
Like, see, then she said, then Shantae said, "Look, crybaby, come on."
No. He was. He good little brother right there.
Get a little bro.
Now
Good
me, a little different.
A little different.
Little
A little
different.
different.
So you mess with him, I am him.
Oy.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
Hey, Leo.
Yeah,
Hey, Leo. Hey,
Frederick,
you know what
he's
it
out there like a little brother right now.
I'm just chilling, man. I'm just chilling, man.
Little brother
I'm
right now.
I'm just
You're
chilling,
not the
dog.
old Frederick. You are
He said
little
you
brother
was
Frederick.
ball.
You're like
You
your
was
friend.
ball hogging that hookah, bro.
He
Fred.
not
Yeah,
Like
he wasn't
Freddie.
playing about that.
Nah, Fred got his own. He got his own
He
thing.
said he brought that because you was hookah hogging, fam.
Hey, man.
I learned from Fred. Fred didn't pass the hookah to nobody else.
Watermelon ice.
Okay.
Oh, we doing that? You
Well,
doing it? You
well,
doing the
no,
Dion?
Yeah,
We already
alright,
did
so
Dion.
listen. No, we ain't. No, okay. So we kind of touched it, but let's go ahead and get on to that because that is a trending subject.
See,
But I want to hear it from the Dion's response to that hit on Travis Hunter. So if you don't know, so when Henry Blackburn hit Travis Hunter, he injured him. I think he did a liver laceration or whatever. It was a dirty hit, cheap hit or whatever stuff.
He out
So
3
this
weeks.
kid received death threats, right? So Dion comes to his defense and basically says, "Hey man, it's football." Travis Hunter comes to his defense, says, "Hey man, it's football." He made a football play, and that's just a part of football. Like, I forgive him. It ain't no big deal to me. We're gonna move on from it, right? Once again, that's the reason why people should embrace and celebrate Dion, because he has the ability. And people gonna say, well, he was being politically correct. It don't matter what he was being. At the end of the day, to me, he's been a fucking football player. Because we know playing the game of football, if you've ever played it, stuff like that happens. These guys are out there trying to take your head off. But I don't think it's too many folks, too many real football players that really want to see you lay on that field and not be able to get up under your own power. They want to knock the shit out you. They may want to put your ass out the game, but they don't want to see you permanently injured. Right. You know, so when Dion comes on there and says, "Hey man, bruh, this kid shouldn't be receiving death threats," I mean, I vibe with that.
Yeah, I agree with Deion signing with the kids should not receive death threats and stuff of that nature. It is a game of football. We know
Right.
the risk that you take, you know what I'm saying? And once again, Deion is molding that culture. It is what it is. I ain't saying he's saying it is what it is. But however, you know what I'm saying? Like DJ said, at the end of the day, if it was vice versa, I mean, I think Deion probably would have said the same thing. We're going to handle that when we get in the locker room. There's no tolerance for it if it was vice versa. But I just feel like if Hunter did that, it would have been a little more
So
crucifixion
you
on
think
that.
that what he's getting right now is being justified?
Who that?
Blackburn.
Everything that I'm not. He don't deserve no threats. I'm not saying he deserves death threats, but I
Does it
mean,
equate to what
He
a black person would have?
he deserves that smoke. But football isn't a contact sport; it's a collision sport. And I think Dion, what is Dion, Lou Alcindor, aka Kareem, and Jackie Robinson got in common, fam? They all are the first in their class, and they can't make excuses. So publicly, if Dion comes out and says that dude wronged my kid, he gonna look like a crybaby. So he met with the team and he told them, like, this is what the message is gonna be, bro, and that's gonna be the message all year. And we here to win games. If Dion makes any excuses for anything, they're coming at him. If he whines about anything, they're coming
yeah,
at him.
we know he don't got no wiggle room. We all understand
At
that.
all.
Say you just think everybody's on his neck, right?
Why wouldn't do you if when you understand what he means, then you understand why he's getting so much coverage, because what he's talking about. He identifies and he is
Well, look,
the pillar for a lot of
Well,
shit.
let,
going
well, let
on
me
right
say
now.
Got a
this.
lot of unspoken stuff. too.
Listen,
Come on, fam.
if you've never followed Dion has always been that guy.
He always been
Like,
like that.
it
always been like that.
it doesn't matter what Dion does.
What he say on draft day? He told them the dude, the 10th pick, they told him, you're going to take this test. Dion said, I ain't taking this test.
Right.
Y'all too late in the draft. Dion with 10 gold chains on.
Right.
Dion been that dude. I'm with you, fam.
Right.
So
That's
everything
why
that
they
he's
want to
saying-
bury him.
But so everything that he's saying is genuine. It's not because he wants to cover his ass. It's because he's genuinely saying this.
Like,
Dion is the Kanye of football without the stupidity. He is self-confident. He is him. He's gonna whoop your ass, talk about it, and not be ashamed of it. He's not gonna take his shades off. They don't like that.
But see, the thing is this though. Even when it comes to Dion, it ain't about even whooping your ass. Dion's gonna show up to play, and he can live with whatever result comes with that, because he's gonna put his best foot forward. Dion hadn't always won. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, we're talking about championships, right? But you've never seen an instance where Dion didn't compete. You've never seen Dion tap out. You've never seen Dion go into any contest without having the utmost confidence saying, hey, man, I'm going to give you my all. And if you beat me, it's going to take everything that you have to accomplish that.
What black
That's the bottom line.
NFL champion is at an NCAA Power 5 school coaching?
But check this out.
I'll wait for that answer.
Zero.
I'm just telling you.
It's getting real today. It's getting real with him.
As a Fisher, Deion said what he had to say because that's him.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, everybody knows the game of football has changed. The ball has hit the ground. He's a defenseless player. He slowed down. He almost hit his other player. The only difference is his players seen him coming. Travis didn't see him coming because you normally don't get hit like that.
Yeah.
Now, back in the day when I played, oh man, you touch him up. You touch him up. The ball clearly hit the ground. If Deion would have said anything else, like he said, oh, he cried. He cried. Because at the end of the day, Travis was talking crap in the beginning of the game.
In the he was.
But still, though,
They didn't let Kareem dunk. When he was Lou Alcindor, they didn't let him dunk. You know that, right?
The lines of the game. Because,
Right.
like I say, first of all, that's a star player.
Right, absolutely.
If that was Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers, now let's name some of these NFL players. They gone. Tom Brady weak. And blacks come from everywhere.
Yeah, but
no, I'm just saying.
But
You
you
talking
also
about the white team,
got
not the black
to
jersey.
realize Tom Brady's a quarterback.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like there is discrimination in football based on position.
I was gonna say. So
All right,
now they-
quarterbacks are treated far more, way better than any other players.
Why? Because it used to be a predominantly what
Well,
position?
nah, see, look, I'm not going to even go. I'm not going to even go to the skin color on this one. I'm going to go based on the value because they pay quarterbacks hundreds of millions of dollars. So if
Why you get a running back the ball 30 times a game?
well, they don't do that no more. Running back will be obsolete in 5 years. That's why it's so easy to get Zeke up out of there because you can find a Zeke Elliott in every college nowadays. You can't find a Tom Brady. You can't find a Patrick Mahomes. These guys are generational players. So if my generational player is injured on some bullshit, somebody's going to answer for that. Because if I just said, mind you, these quarterback contracts are guaranteed.
True.
That means I don't give a damn what happened to him.
Like baseball.
If Patrick Mahomes get hit on a fluke bullshit play, his ass is getting paid.
Okay. So Fred, I'm gonna ask you this question.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, I'm gonna ask you this question. If your star player got hit like that, you're gonna get unsportsmanlike. I'm asking you a question. Are you gonna get unsportsmanlike?
Yes.
If that was Mizell.
Okay.
It came up
listen.
again. It came up again.
Okay. So look.
He's
So
right on that field.
Mizell.
Ref,
Mizell.
ref. You didn't see that? Ref. Ooh,
Cut- look,
look.
cut- look, cut-
I'm lying
cut-
out there on the field with you
listen.
every day.
contrary to popular belief, for one, I coach a little league football team, right? So I don't think that these young kids at that age have that malice mind to go out there and intentionally try to hurt somebody.
So you saying basically you saying Blackburn tried to hurt Travis?
It was a
No,
dirty play.
no.
There's
What
doubt about
I'm
it.
telling you is this.
Hey, that's a yes or no question.
No, it's not a yes or no for me, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because as a guy who played college football,
Oh, that's called moving the goalpost. He does
hey,
very well.
listen,
Oh, they
listen.
on him. I told
look,
they
hold
on him.
on.
They
Look,
on
hey,
him.
look.
You gotta fight
Listen.
back, Fred.
Hey, this family business. I'm over here. This family business.
All I'm gonna say is this: if you play, if on this panel, if you play college football, raise your hand.
College
All right?
basketball.
No, college football. If you play college football, raise your hand. All right. So what I'm telling you is this. All right. When you're playing the game, even though it was a dirty ass hit, it's hard to get in this guy's mind to determine what his intentions were. Right now, after the fact, after the play is over with, I watched his reaction, and his reaction was that of
Did he
what?
stand over him?
No, he didn't stand over him.
He looked at it. No, that should have been another penalty.
Okay,
He looked back
so
when he hit it.
so what I'm telling you is this: football players are programmed to never show weakness. I don't give a fuck even if you fuck up.
That's every man.
Football players are programmed.
That's every man.
I'm talking about football right now, though. Football
Basketball,
players are programmed.
hockey,
Listen,
soccer,
football
everything.
players are different
Come on
than.
now.
Listen, football players are different than any other athlete.
Oh boy.
You have to be
There
an
you go.
alpha male to play the fucking game of football.
That's true.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
You don't
yeah.
take a backseat to any goddamn body. That's why everybody on defense hate the fucking quarterback, because they feel like the quarterback is a prima donna. You know what I'm saying? That's why DBs beat the shit out of receivers. You know what I'm saying? Because it's the sense of entitlement and privilege that exists in football. These guys are saying, you're no better than me. I don't give a fuck what the sport says.
So
You're a
to comment back
quarterback,
on what you
Man,
said
rugby
is
more
biased
rugby than
on the
football.
position,
Yeah.
right? So
Right.
how do you feel about who the best wide receiver in the league right now?
Shit, it's a lot of them.
Who the best?
I mean,
wide
honestly,
receiver?
I don't know.
Since he left Patrick, it ain't been the same. Tyreek Hill, the best wide receiver in the
No,
game.
he is fast.
Well,
Who else put up 200 yards in the
listen,
court?
the whole thing
You
is
can't
this.
catch the
So
rules.
listen.
You
Once
can't
again,
if you got the strongest arm, you're not
listen,
the best quarterback.
if you take it from a football perspective, you know that's nobody can answer that question. It's completely subjective, right?
I know
It's
a question
it's
we can answer,
completely
though.
subjective.
Okay, who's the
I
most
got a
productive?
question we can answer. The
What's
question
that?
they asked you in the beginning. If your player got hit on the field,
That's cute.
Right.
if your player got hit with a dirty hit on the field,
Okay. So once
well,
again,
what's your
now,
are you?
so let me set it up again. I am a youth football coach, meaning my kids don't get paid, right? So, and I have kids who don't have a full understanding of the game. So, if one of my kids were to go get hit the way that Travis Hunter got hit, the first thing that I would look at is intent. Some of these kids, they don't have the spatial intelligence to know that the kid is out of bounds, right?
Right.
So if they go and hit him, that's what they're talking. I watch 6- and 7-year-old kids play football, jump on the pile damn after every tackle because the coach tells them, you better get your ass to the pile to make the tackle.
What about 9U?
It's the same thing. These are still kids.
So why the hell my son always be getting?
Because your son is a fucking maniac on the football field. And that's just his mentality, right? But honestly, no. If one of them kids hit one of my kids like that, you know what I'm saying? The only way I'm pissed off is if I feel like the coach instructed them to do that. Because these kids, if they're acting on their own volition, because they're basically saying, you know what, hey, I'm just a hard-nosed football player, and I was trying to make a play, you know what, I'm going to lift that little kid up. Hey, young man, you can't do that. You're going to hurt somebody. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to pat the kid on his ass, and I'm going to send him back to a sideline, and I'm going to make sure that my kid is
You
good.
think that's gonna be the end of it?
Well, no, because hold on,
Come on,
different.
man.
I'm different than most, well, as a coach, but even as a parent. Because see, the problem, and this is a whole nother subject. The problem with youth sports right now is this: y'all act like these kids ain't fucking playing football.
Right.
Kids are gonna get hit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Kids are gonna get tackled. Kids are gonna get embarrassed. Kids are gonna get shamed because it's a part of the fucking game.
It's not a
You know what I'm
contact
saying?
sport,
So
it's a
just
collision
because, Just
sport.
because your kid gets hit hard, don't give you the right to go pull a fucking gun. It don't give you the right to go charge the goddamn field, try to fight a kid or fight a coach or a ref. Now, when we go to the collegiate level, these are still amateur athletes. Henry Blackburn is an amateur athlete. So, once again, only thing I'm saying is this. If he did the shit intentionally, then his ass should have been ejected, which they didn't eject. They didn't eject him, which I feel like he should have got the ejection, whether he intended to do or not, because it was a rule violation. Hit the kid. He hit Travis. I feel like he targeted him. He hit him late. You should have threw his ass out the game. They didn't throw him out the game.
They,
You know what I'm
they threw him out, what, fourth quarter? I mean, I know number 8 got thrown out for the target helmet hit on
That was
Shador.
just a dirty ass game. I
You
feel
know what I'm saying?
Right,
So,
yeah,
but I
yeah.
mean, like you said, who said it? I think your brother said it. What they don't show, like, Deion Sanders get out of foot. His son get out of footage behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Right.
Travis and them, they was on the field. They were going back and forth, popping off. You know what I'm saying? So, but I just feel like, even though you put the amateur title on him
I
in
want 2
college,
of them plates for
you know what I'm saying? He old enough to know right from wrong or it's intent, regardless.
Right.
Of, it's, now, like I said, college players are getting paid, so I just feel like that's not an excuse to say, well, even on the collegiate level, he's still an
Hold on.
amateur player. You know what
Hold
I'm
on.
saying? I don't think he get a pass for that.
Let me just make a correction. The top college football players are getting paid. Not every college football
Yeah, of
player
course.
gets paid. Shador Sanders gets paid. He just bought a goddamn Rolls Royce.
Travis getting paid.
You know, Travis getting paid, but
Reese getting paid.
Henry Blackburn does not get paid.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Gives them more reason to let me hit it.
You know, so like I said, it's to me, he should have been ejected.
That's what you want to say.
He should have been ejected, whether he intended to or not. His reaction to me indicated that he wanted to do that.
But when you was in college, Fred, the rules have totally changed. They want to see scoring. You taking out a star player on a legal hit versus, to me, what was a dirty hit. You got people going across the middle. They catch the ball, and you hit them a certain kind of way. That you get ejected. The ball's on the ground. He didn't even. The ball was gone.
That's
He didn't
what
have a
everybody
chance to
said,
defend
Cincinnati.
himself.
Shantae said it was a targeted hit.
It was a target.
I agree.
She
Okay,
said-
okay. So the difference between a target. So
crown.
You got to be real careful with that. Targeting is when you leave with the crown of your helmet and it's above the shoulders.
Like number 8, what's his name? Kamara. Kamara.
I mean, not Alvin Kamara. Yeah.
Yeah,
She's
come on.
saying it was targeted based off of the stuff that happened beforehand. So the disrespect that Norvell showed Dion before the game.
No.
The DC from Colorado State kept saying to the team, "Get Hunter, get Hunter." So she feels like it
So
was.
I think it was hard to kick him off the game because how he hit him. He hit him
Yeah.
with a shoulder
He
pass.
hit with a shoulder
and he hit
pass.
him low. Now if you hit him above his shoulders with the crown of his helmet, now that would be considered
She talking about a
target.
bounty. She talking about
Well,
Yeah,
yeah.
bounty.
So I think what Shantae is saying is she's just using she's using targeting, but the referee term for targeting is what he just explained. She basically means that Travis Hunter was targeted based like we're gonna get him, we're gonna hit him. Now, once again, may get in trouble for this, but fuck it. As football coaches,
Bounty hunter.
we don't put bounties on kids, but we go out there and we say, man, we're gonna hit this motherfucker every play. You gotta hit him. Now, but we're talking about between the whistles though. Right. What he did was late. It seemed like it was intentional. It seemed like it was malicious. He wasn't thrown out the game. Once again, that still doesn't merit a death threat. It's a fucking football game.
It don't. I don't think. No.
And he still got the game-winning touchdown scored on him.
Yeah. So I just
On to the
jumped.
next subject, man.
Well, I mean, right.
Hey, we got Kendrick Perkins. Carry on.
Yeah.
Carry on.
On to the next subject. Let's go.
So this
Wait.
goes into the next subject.
Yeah,
as
and
well. So-
safety in youth
Wait,
football.
what Thomas said, just real quick. He said target hit it was. He did have time to pull up from the hit.
I mean, it did look like it. I mean, the ball had already hit the ground.
But you got to understand that the definition of target. It has to be the crown of your helmet above the shoulders. Above the shoulders.
I just don't understand why.
If it was just one
where
play,
you hit
if it was a bounty, then we know we're supposed to knock him out all game.
But you have to understand the definition
And they know
of
how to
target,
do that.
which I just explained
Right,
to you.
right.
The definition of target. He hit him below the shoulder, and I think that's the main reason why he didn't get kicked out because he hit him low. If he came up above high and stuff, they would immediately eject him.
See, I think that's horrible because if you know how you can get away with something, then I'm gonna hit you all day like that.
Kawhi Leonard changed basketball
But you know-
when old buddy messed up his ankle.
Zaza Pachulia.
Zaza Pachulia off a jump shot. So now they implemented you
But
gotta
that-
let him land
no,
safely.
no.
They
It
gonna
wasn't
start that
even
in football
him.
watch.
It wasn't even him. It was a Kobe Bryant. When they took Kobe Bryant out, when they stick his foot up on there, that's when it really started.
They gonna do it for football too
Yeah.
because of
Right.
that safety. That's what you're talking about. Safety and youth football.
Safety.
Safety in youth sports.
How
Yeah.
and this is a dumb question, but I'm just saying it. You know what I'm saying? How important is safety in youth football?
Man.
With everything going around and that's around youth football.
Okay, so let me be the first to respond to this.
Yeah.
Safety is the most important thing in youth football, right? This youth football.
Exactly.
Ain't nobody going to college. Ain't nobody going to the NFL. I don't think anybody gives two shits about a win if your child ends up in the goddamn emergency room.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Man, I would rather lose a football game and all my kids walk off on their own power than win a game and one of my kids ends up with a broken leg, a broken collarbone, or whatever, right? So when we start talking about safety, all that stuff starts with a culture. Because some of these coaches nowadays, we talking about youth sports, some of the youth football coaches, man, they implement very sketchy tactics in practice. You know what I'm saying? In practice, we don't hit below the waist in practice. There's no need to, because you got all the soft tissue, you know, your joints, all this other stuff, knees, ankles, elbows, shoulders.
Kids ain't even fully developed.
Right, these kids are not developed. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to like, oh man, we talking about the N-word, but knocking shit loose. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, like just think of that term in itself.
Yeah.
If I'm telling a 6-year-old kid, a 7-year-old kid to go knocking his shit loose, you know what I'm saying? There's no regard for safety in that statement. You know what I'm saying? You going out there to fuck somebody up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when you start breeding that into these kids, you can't be surprised when they're literally trying to knock somebody's shit loose. You know, so to me, this shit starts with the coaches. You know, educating the coaches. Once again, and this ain't no knock on none of these youth coaches. A lot of these guys have never played football beyond middle school or high school. You know what I'm saying? So, and not saying that you got to be a college player or NFL player to truly understand the game, but there's a mutual respect in the game of football because everybody wants you to be able to walk off that field under your own power. I may want to beat the shit out of you, but at the end of the game, when you watch all these NFL games, when the game is over with, what do you see? Hey, man, good game, homeboy, good game, man. They dapping each other up. You know why? Because they got families they want to go home to. They got careers that they're thinking about. You know what I'm saying? They got salaries that they're trying to continue to make, and they know that they can't do that when you got bullshit players out there saying, you know what, I don't like you, Damon, so I'm going to end your career. Because any given play, I can end your career. Yeah. I just go low for your knee, take your knee out. I can hit you on the side of the head, give you a concussion or whatnot. The professional players have that respect. That respect needs to be transferred to the youth level because a lot of these coaches are so self-absorbed, they'd rather see that one of their players get a big hit to make themselves feel better about themselves as opposed to saying, you know what, man, homie, it ain't even about that. That's somebody's son.
What about
the
the
parents are just as bad.
Yeah, Shantae
Parents
made
are
a
just as
good-
bad.
She said that she was like, as a pediatric nurse, she's seen parents force their kids to play with injuries.
Yeah,
I've seen
that's on
it.
the parents.
That's a whole different aspect, but that's a good path to go down.
So when you see a parent forcing their child to play
I've seen it.
with injuries, what's your responsibility as an org owner
Right.
and coach? So, like, what's at stake then?
Once again, great question. As a president of the organization, as a head coach of a team, I can tell you right now, I'm not putting any kid on the field that's not willing to go out there on their own accord. Right? I don't give a damn how much a parent wants their kid to play. If that kid does not exhibit the ability to get out there and go to the best of their ability, they're not going to get out there. We've had kids who have gotten maybe concussion-like symptoms, and their parents say, put him back out there. And I'm like, nah, he's okay. Nah. You can go to sit out. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it is. You know, but once again, some of these parents are so overzealous. They're trying to live through their kids when it comes to the sports aspect that they will send a damaged kid onto the field in order to gain some type of recognition for themselves via social media. That's bullshit.
Why y'all as parents / org owners / coaches need to have somebody medically trained on the sidelines.
Agreed.
I can't argue with that. I just think it's just an uphill battle for coaches and org leaders when you're dealing with parents and their kids.
Right.
Parents and their kids. You just volunteer mentorship to time being. You know what I'm saying? So I just think it's just a lot. It's just a lot in there that you have to deal with. And from what I have seen is going to the games and stuff of that nature, a lot of parents don't want to step up and take accountability for a lot of their kids' action from
Does
them
that require
forcing
you to
them.
have insurance
What's that?
as an org owner?
Yeah, I mean, we all have, well, most orgs have insurance. But in all honesty, like, it shouldn't even get that far. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you just have a love for kids, it don't matter if it's a kid on your team and your org or whatnot. You don't want to see no kid out there hurt.
Right.
I know before our games, when we say our prayers, we don't just pray for our team, we pray for the other team also.
Yeah.
We don't want to see any kid get injured. We want to win the game, but you don't want to win the game by going out there injuring the other team. And the fucked up part about that is not all these coaches feel that way. They'll go out there and take out the best player in order to secure a victory for them.
Right.
And then you got to keep in mind, too, there's a lot of money behind that, too.
Come on,
Yeah.
man.
You know what I'm saying? Nobody want to talk about that, but
You know what time
there's
it
a lot of money out there. So you got to, like you said, you got to make sure your mortgage is paid coming up. So if
Gambling.
you know what I'm saying? So if this quarterback is a wildcat and he running the thing like that, you're going to make sure you
Right.
win. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, those things,
Thank you.
there's a lot of outside entities that endangering a lot of these kids
Right.
at the end of the day. You know what I mean? So
Well,
the referees too, you know what I'm saying?
my position is this. To me, when it comes to the safety of these youth athletes, it all starts with the parents, right? It starts with the parents. Parents have to hold themselves accountable. They have to hold their coaches accountable, the organizations accountable, these tournament directors accountable. You know, because once again, my youngest son is 10. I don't care about a victory if it means my child ends up injured.
Absolutely.
I'm like, no, I don't care about that. There's no victory. I don't give a damn if it's a national championship or a national MVP. What? Man, I would trade all that in to make sure that my son walked off the field on his own accord because it's not that serious. These kids don't get paid to play. You know, in fact, these kids are revenue generators.
Not for real.
These kids are revenue generators. Like
Through social media.
yeah, they make it possible for adults to make money. And like Legacy is saying, the sad part about it is some of these kids are being used as pawns in these adult Ponzi schemes to make money, right? So when you start gambling on games, and once again, it's a whole different angle to go down. But when you start gambling on games, and it's a win at all costs situation, you're going to see those injuries start to go up.
Absolutely.
Hey, man, that kid right there is one of the best kids in the country. Take his knees out. Hit him hard. Hit him every play. You know what I'm saying? It may be, you know what, just even if you get the penalty, get him out. Who was the coach from Georgetown? It wasn't from Georgetown. It was from Temple, I think. Back in the day. He's a brother, too. I can't remember his name, man.
Yeah,
he got in trouble for that because he had goons on his team that only job was to go and to take out the best player for the other team. I
How did you
can't.
find that out? Somebody told
I
you,
mean,
or
it's a
they just
whistleblower.
kinda-
It's a whistleblower.
whistleblower.
And it became so obvious in the game to where they got a guy who barely played. But they put him in a critical situation. They had a guy going up for a layup or something, and the guy just knocked the shit out of him and hurt him. So then, of course, they kicked the kid out the game or whatever, but the player is hurt where he can't finish the game or something.
John
something along
Chaney.
those lines. John Chaney, right? So now, of course, when you start applying that pressure, what do you think that player is going to do?
They'll start
He's going to
talking.
fold.
He's one of the first coaches to throw a chair, too.
Yeah, he's
thought
gonna
Bob
fold.
Knight was.
You know,
Don
but
Chaney
don't
first.
think that these youth football coaches don't have goons on their team to go out there and administer that punishment. If you're a youth coach doing that bullshit, man, somebody need to slap the shit out you.
You don't
You
recognize
should-
that as a parent. Somebody needs to slap the shit out you.
Yeah.
Youth sports is one of the most lucrative businesses in the game. That's why when you come to Texas, they say football runs Texas. 'Cause
Football is everything.
Football is a cash cow.
Boy.
Period. Football is a cash.
That
It
was-
always will be.
I remember
Right.
one year the Saints. Y'all remember the Saints was on investigation for the
Bounty Gate?
The bounty. Yep.
Yeah.
Somebody blew
Well,
whistle.
shit,
They weren't the only team though. It's a lot of other teams.
What-
Yeah,
but they
but
just got caught.
they got caught with theirs.
if you go to the NFL, was it Buddy Ryan?
Yeah, I think so.
Buddy Ryan used to put bounties out every game. Hey, hurt this guy, you get more money, you get a bonus. So when you go back and you watch them, Andre Dirty Waters,
Yeah.
he was out there laying jokers out cold, you know, because he was getting that extra bread.
Hey, Charles Woodson, the best cornerback to ever live, by the way.
Nah, he's not better than Deion, bro.
Charles Woodson ain't better than Deion?
Did you just ask me that question on this live podcast?
We ain't gonna go there. We ain't gonna, because I mean, the greatest quarterback of all time, Charles Woodson, his life. Because if it wasn't for that tuck rule, boy, Tom Brady wouldn't be nothing. But you right.
But
You right.
We talk about safety, right?
Yeah.
If the parents really care for their kids, you know, they let sometimes officials help them. You come out there in college, high school, you can't wear tennis advisors. And that's sometimes saving the kids from injury and stuff. Because we can look at the kids and see if they dazed or whatever. Because back in the day, they just pop a little tablet and make you smell it.
Yeah.
But nowadays everything's a fashion. No, I'm serious. Like jokers wear shorts now. They don't even wear. They ain't cover their knees. You know, their back plate. They don't understand like that back plate. They flap in the wind, and they get tackled, and they sticking like that. And then you get 7 people fall on you, and you fall on your back. You hurt your vertebrae.
I'm laughing at what you laughing at, Fred.
But just like I say, a lot of parents are buying the kids these gears and stuff. Just like I say, and I know it's a bad thing. Don't get me wrong. You want your kid to be the flashy whatever, but sometimes you hurt your kids and stuff. Because like I say, yes, in college, you ever see anybody with 10 advisors? You can't high school. You can't send with those 10 advisors, and it's a reason for that. Because in NFL and stuff right now, ain't they under with TBI and all that stuff?
Yeah.
Up under there and stuff.
Yeah.
So just like say, so why are we allowing it in the youth sports? If we talking about safety,
Well,
You
I
just
think
said about the money.
I think in youth football, it's fashion before safety. Like these parents dress these kids
Oh
up.
yeah. They
You
be
know.
having these towels hanging, double pants on.
Yeah.
sleeves.
It's a
The poor
regulation
babies
for that
can't
too,
even
though.
They got
breathe,
fake
they hide.
tattoos. Hey, shout out, shout out to Mad Max.
got fake
Mad Max, one of my favorite outlaws.
Hey,
man.
you see Max out there?
Mad Max, he be getting it, fam.
Hey,
He
when
be
they on
getting
the
it.
back like, ooh, call your mama.
Yeah. Call your mama. But Mad Max,
Max got tattoos.
he a flat.
Hey,
You know
five.
Mad Max? Flat- he
Mad
a
Max
five.
5, and every time he score, he do the little hey,
Dance.
yeah, he do the little dance like he getting them some.
But he got tattoos, bro. He got tattoos on him.
The fake tattoos and everything,
Yeah,
man.
man.
Now look, you need to see Mad Max. Mad Max the motherfucking man, dog.
Oh my God.
But you know what's crazy?
He said he
'Cause
got
when I watch,
tattoos.
He got the fake
When I
tattoos.
watch,
Man about that shit though.
the high school playoffs, it's a team up in Dallas. They got all those NFL coaches and stuff. They win a lot of championships. I don't know the name of the team. Predominantly white. They do their job. No flash or nothing. I'm trying to think of the team and stuff. They'll be up there this year. I guarantee you. They're up there every year.
Ain't nobody stepping on North Shore, though.
It's an
Nobody
older
stepping
white
on North
guy.
Shore.
He wear a hat like Tom Landry.
Uh-huh.
Dang man, I'm trying to think of his name. But I look at him like, man, okay, discipline. But just like I say, don't shatter your mold of who we are.
Yeah.
You know, but safety is the key. Like my brother said, safety is the key because we got to protect, even at the higher level, we got to sometimes protect the athletes from their own self. Because at the end of the day, we want to compete.
Yeah.
We want to compete. And sometimes we compete when we hurt.
Yeah.
When the NBA didn't stop that. Hey, this year, hey, they getting them.
Yeah, they find them. Ain't no more send down
Greg
2-star.
Popovich,
Yeah.
pop it.
He don't like American players.
Hey, until he gone, y'all ain't winning nothing no more.
Hey man,
Who?
Y'all ain't with Spurs. Y'all ain't winning nothing.
You gonna get out my city talking that crazy?
Nah, man. Hey, I was just at Hall of Fame barbershop. You know who y'all general manager is? Short, light skinned dude
who for the Spurs?
for the Spurs. Yeah, Jamar is his barber. Hall of Fame on Davis Baller. I was sitting there ragging on y'all's rookie, ragging on him. He was just
Right
sitting
here?
there
The
laughing.
Wemby?
And then Jamar was like, "Hey nigga, you know that's the general manager," and he was just laughing. And he was just like, "Hey man, we got to deal with this type of stuff all the time." But he said,
But they ain't rebuilding though. Come on.
when
They
you
ain't
let
rebuilding.
go of the problem, I guarantee if you just said
So
these
man, who's
boys
the problem? Pop?
You just said these players talk, right? It's players league, right? So what happened with Kawhi? You don't think the rest of
Listen,
the game
man, look.
told ain't nobody came to San Antonio
Man,
since,
Kawhi
fam. The
still
writing
doing
on the
same
wall.
thing in
Exactly.
LA. He's doing the
Exactly.
same- and
Pop,
he's
look,
doing the same
Pop wasn't the problem with Kawhi.
Oh yeah, no.
Kawhi is still Kawhi.
Yeah, he was just
Kawhi done
Last one
bossed
to win the ring between you two.
Huh?
Who the
Okay.
last one to win
Wait,
the ring?
wait, hold on. He won in San Antonio, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
He went to Toronto on one,
And then
right?
he won.
Right.
Right.
So the point is this: he ain't doing shit no different where he's at now than what he did in
Exactly.
San Antonio.
Have y'all won since he left?
No, has Toronto
Have he
won
won?
since?
Yeah, he left and
No.
won.
But hold on. But has Toronto?
And won.
But hold on. Has Toronto
The
won?
reason that they put that rule in place
Yeah, you
right
bounce
Because
money. Yeah, he
people,
don't.
people spend their hard-earned money, and he not playing.
All jokes aside, though, seriously,
Let's
has
be
there
real.
been another star player or another breakout player come to San Antonio since that happened?
No.
And the reasons why is because he has this enigma on him. He has this, stigma on him.
Listen.
Now. Pop has a stigma on him now
Look,
because the
But
way
he
he
goes to
handled
Olympics,
it.
though.
He wasn't wrong, but the way he
goes to
handled it,
Olympics.
when
So-
you get that stink on you, it's hard to get it off.
Okay, so for one, this when it comes to Pop, and I'm not a Spurs fan, right? I mean, I root for them because they're the home team.
Okay.
I'm a Chicago Bulls fan.
I'm a Duncan fan.
All right.
I am.
49ers and Chicago Bulls. Those are my teams, right?
Treason.
Now,
Treason.
Treason,
now,
Now go ahead, do your thing.
but what I will say is this:
Kawhi.
it's hard to go against Pop
Kawhi is
for this
not
reason. It's a is a coach who wants to win the right way, because there's a right way to win. There's also a wrong way to win. Pop embraces the right.
White.
You said it right.
White.
You said it right.
The white way.
The white.
Finally coming out.
The difference between him
About
and the
time.
greatest coach of all time,
About
Steven,
time.
Mr. Jackson, is the greatest coach of all time. You wanna know why? Because he managed personalities. Pop is not willing to do that. He wants it military way.
Okay.
You ain't gonna win these kids. You ain't gonna win these boys. You ain't gonna win this new gen
can I
with
ask
that
you-
old. Get his ass out of there,
Can I
fam.
ask you a question?
Yes, sir.
When do the military lose?
The last 9 years,
We don't.
and y'all ain't dominant. Y'all ain't never beat nobody back to back ever. So how you a dynasty?
Shantae said
You're a
hello.
great organization.
No,
but you're not dominant.
Listen to my
He said, "When does the military ever lose?"
Yes.
This is about
Hey,
sports.
we talking
I want to
about
give you a bunch of war. What war has America ever won?
You train to win.
What war has America ever won?
Always.
Look, so when it comes to the Spurs,
boy.
listen, when it comes to the Spurs,
I know.
this is my take when it comes to
Come on, man. You know they
look.
my family.
This is my take when it comes to Pop, right? It's undeniable that Pop is a great coach.
Absolutely.
It's undeniable,
Second best
right?
all time.
It's undeniable. When you've accomplished what Pop has accomplished, Pop determines when he walks away. You can't push Pop out the door. The same way you couldn't push Montana out the door, the same way you couldn't push Brady out the door.
They got Phil
These-
Jackson out the door.
No, Phil left on his own terms.
Phil left his own.
Like the writing's on the wall.
Hey,
man. Becky
listen,
Hammond had to coach for him.
listen. All I'm saying is this: there's a certain level of longevity and respect that these guys have obtained to where they pick when they leave out. Now, honestly, I agree with you.
But why you say he
Pop.
got rid of Tom from Steelers?
You talking about Mike Tomlin?
Mike Tomlin.
Well, hold on, Mike. Hold on. Listen, hold on. Listen, Mike Tomlin. Hold on, Mike Tomlin and Popovich ain't even in the same conversation.
Mike Tomlin had a losing record this whole time. The Spurs ain't been in the playoffs.
What Pop have too?
Hold on. Mike Tomlin and Pop
How we
ain't
get the number one
they
pick?
not even in the same
How we
conversation.
get the number one pick?
By losing.
Okay, so he had a losing record.
I'm saying Mike Tomlin has never had a losing record.
Okay,
Yes, he
so
has. He's
now
had a
hold
almost
on, no,
500 record.
yes. So
No,
check
he
it.
has not,
No,
man,
Mike,
I'm
no,
telling you.
Mike Tomlin he's never had a losing record.
Winning record.
But
Over 500.
has he ever been the best outside of the championship that he's won?
No.
Right. So Mike Tomlin is a great example of
How many championships
mediocrity.
he have?
I think he got one.
He got one.
He got one championship,
He got one,
right?
man.
So outside of his one championship
He got
season,
two. I thought he had two.
Oh, Troy. Yeah.
Yeah,
with
too.
Troy Polamalu. Yeah.
okay, so he got two. All right.
two. Yeah.
Understand this.
That's true.
Understand this. Pop got 5.
He do.
One of them is an asterisk though.
Never back to back.
Pop has 5.
That lockout ring, like my COVID cup. Like y'all get LeBron his COVID
Hey,
cup. The lockout ring.
You play who they put in front of you. If it's a boys club or whatever.
Keep that same energy for LeBron for the COVID cup.
Exactly. LeBron, the same thing.
Okay.
Hey,
According to your brother, John.
Your brother. We talking your brother. Your brother.
Shut up. I made it to the finals. You made it to the finals. My job is to beat you and compete. I don't care who came from over there.
That's what we saying. Respect.
I
That's what we
don't
saying.
care.
Respect.
Because apparently they were the best from over there. And they got here.
All I'm saying is Phil Jackson, to me, is the best coach of all time because he dealt with personality. He managed personalities. Pat Riley's number 3 because I can't put him over Pop because Pop took players who were nobodies and made them great.
So I agree with you on Phil. I agree with you on Phil, right? I think Phil Jackson is the greatest coach, at least that I've seen, right? But what I also say is this: Mike Jordan made Phil the greatest coach, and Kobe. No, I'm saying, but hold on. This is the difference though. Phil would have never got the opportunity to coach Kobe and Shaq if he had not done what he did with Jordan.
Okay, so it's different.
That's true.
It's different between coaching players and coaching talent. Because the only thing this is my opinion.
Okay.
Phil had to coach their playing time.
Ooh, I'm finna get you, brother. Go ahead.
He had to coach their playing time. Because like I say, he already had a stack. Especially with Shaq and Kobe.
Okay.
You're like say, because Kobe wasn't playing when he first started.
No, he didn't. He
He
didn't.
wasn't playing. But
Right.
the thing is, when you got superstars right now, a superstar, I guarantee you, Steph Curry says, I don't want Steve Curry no more. Guess where Steve Curry gonna go?
Popovich
Hey,
could never handle Jordan and Pippen.
Or they gonna move that player, or they gonna move that coach.
Popovich would never be able to handle Jordan and Pippen in that drama, and that's why
He coached him in the Olympics. He did all that stuff in the Olympics.
that's part time.
Well, hold on.
We're talking about we're talking about
But they
all time.
Hold on. Hold on.
Okay, Come on now.
It was a different era back with Mike and Pip, and even with Phil, because you got Phil Jackson's first coaching job was with the Bulls.
Yeah.
You think Mike Jordan came in and said, "I respect this guy. I'm the best player on the planet." He didn't have to.
Mike and them run out of the Bulls organization before Phil got there.
Well, you had Doug Collins.
Not Doug Collins, not the coach.
Doug Collins was a good coach.
The GM or the owner, or not the GM or the owner. That guy.
No, Jerry Cross was still there.
He stayed there till Jordan.
Yeah,
left.
he's the
I
reason
thought
why
they
Jordan
ran him
left.
out. All right.
Ron Dorsey Cross. But the deal is this: Michael Jordan was such a coachable superstar that he allowed Phil Jackson to come in and coach him. People ain't gonna give him credit for that. Yeah, don't worry about that. Yeah, He allowed him to coach. By the time Phil became Phil, that's when the ego and the notoriety came with Phil. So when he went to LA, it was easier for him.
Right now, Steve Kerr wouldn't even be relevant because Mark Jackson.
Mark Jackson, for sure.
No, Mark Jackson wasn't one.
Yeah,
And let's be real. When you got talent, when you got dogs on that team, it's easy to coach.
All right, so listen.
I'm just gonna be real with
Mark
you.
Jackson built that team.
Unpopular opinion.
He built that team.
I fuck with Mark Jackson.
Absolutely.
I can understand on the first championship, you get that to Mark Jackson. You know
Right.
what? Mark Jackson put that team together. But you can't completely discredit Steve Kerr because how many rings Steve Kerr got? He got 4? All right, right. So what I'm saying is you can't give Mark Jackson credit for all 4 Steve Kerr goddamn
You
rings.
can't. You can't.
You know what I'm saying?
But the nucleus was built though, Fred.
Right. Yeah, I agree with that.
The nucleus was built already.
Y'all, Shantae called y'all the excuse making Davis clan.
Okay, ask Shantae what I made an excuse on.
man.
Shantae, what have I made an excuse on? Put it in the comments right now. I want to know what I made an excuse on before we end the show.
Wait a minute. What they done lately? Too many excuses. Oh, talking
On
about
what?
the Spurs. What they done lately?
Nothing. They ain't done nothing.
They say y'all argue with someone who said Charles Woodson better than Dion.
No, that was him.
Oh yeah.
What happened?
That was them. Yeah, they said they asked why did I argue with you? You said Wilson better than Dion.
Boy, stop.
Hey,
Shantae, I say some of the stuff I say for me.
We
Charles,
also think LaCry Baby is the GOAT.
exactly. There you go.
She trolling.
Exactly.
That's cool.
Exactly. I like LeBron, but
So let me ask
yeah,
y'all
now
this
we don't
real
even worry
quick.
about that. We're about to wrap it
Then we
up.
can
Yeah.
wrap up out of
Yeah,
here.
because I'm going to hit
A
plays. I'm
woman,
finna
a
push
woman
it.
who watched sports, it was this video going. She said if LeBron was drafted before Jordan, it wouldn't be no argument. They switched positions.
False.
If Jordan came in
False.
2003 and LeBron came with
False.
their same skill set.
False.
You know what? This is what I'll say about that. Jordan can play in today's era, and LeBron can play in Jordan era. So, and that's the only thing I'll say about that and stuff. Just like say, now, I think to me personally, LeBron's a more complete player, but Jordan was an assassin. If I went to Denver Heights Park, the first person I'm picking is Jordan. I ain't gonna lie. But then, like I say, if Jordan wasn't there, LeBron was gonna be on my team.
I can't have this conversation because it's not fair, fam. Like you said earlier, respect.
No, it's the same thing.
You said respect. It's hard for me to talk about how great R. Kelly's music is knowing what R. Kelly did. Same thing with Michael Jordan. It's hard to be like Jordan to go knowing all the shit he did and didn't do for our people, but it's just tough. It's tough. I can't just keep it to basketball. That's why I just be quiet,
But you know
bro.
what, though? That's one thing.
I can't.
You know what though? Check it out. If you wait for a handout, you'll stay there.
It ain't no handout. It's just blatant disrespect on our people.
But
So,
social
blatant
media-
disrespect on our people.
No, but social media is different from when Jordan played and when LeBron is playing. It's different platforms right now.
Jordan's kids are popular for dating other Bull players' wives.
Who?
Give a damn about Jordan kids though.
LeBron's kids are popular for being good at basketball.
Hey, hold
If
on.
your daddy the GOAT, why your kids suck?
My boy stop.
Come
Hey, hold
on,
on.
fam.
Hey, listen.
Jordan's a great gambler.
Hey, hold on.
He's a
Hey,
great.
hey,
I can't do that on this show.
Listen, hold on.
My bad.
Well, hey, listen, hold on.
You do my
Hey,
dog like
Demond,
that.
fam.
the with all
All black
even
people wear his shoe.
Demond,
Yeah, facts.
even with all the gambling that Jordan did, he still got more bread than LeBron, dog. And he old man.
It took him a while. LeBron was a
don't matter.
millionaire while he hooped.
It
Jordan, it took him a while. You wanna know why? Gambling.
We're
debt.
talking about
same reason why he
today.
retired.
But why you want to pressure though? We talking about what they did on the court.
Well, Jordan would have made a lot of money if he wasn't in gambling
Come on.
debt, didn't have to retire and sell his memorabilia. But y'all don't want to talk about the facts.
You're not
See,
talking about that.
and that's the problem we have. Is talk about on the court.
With LeBron fans, it has.
We're
Look,
talking about on the court.
So what you
Yeah,
do
that's
off the
what
court?
you do
What you
without-
do off the court? Does it affect on the court?
nope. Nope.
Your kid failed.
Nope.
He can't play.
Nope.
Your kid go shoot up a mall. He can't play. He
hold
in
on.
jail.
Oh,
So
What
what we
Dennis
talking
Rodman
about?
do? Dennis Rodman with the Las Vegas got married, still came back, he got 20 rebounds, and he still won.
This 2024. If your kid,
It's not. It's
yeah, if it's a wrap. It's a
But
wrap.
Michael Jordan was no kid. He was a grown man.
All right, I hear you.
Hey,
Kobe died, and they brought up Colorado.
Michael Jordan the GOAT.
Exactly,
You
fam.
bring up off the court stuff, and that's not right.
They, not me. I'm telling you what's shut up and dribble. What society
Don't repeat what you
imposes.
hear.
No. I'm telling you, I'm cognizant. I'm aware of what they will automatically place labels on us. That's why LeBron's so important, because he's cognizant. 16 had everybody against him. Cameras in his face. TMZ $1 million to bring him down.
Hold on. So
He
look,
can't lose.
so look,
But
the
Jordan,
mind,
on the other hand,
the
we give him
mind,
pass after
the
all
mind.
negative.
You know,
Come on,
the
stop.
mind.
So basically what you saying is LeBron is better than Jordan.
I'm saying Jordan's a coon. He wasn't there for his kids. He wasn't there for his people. He told us not to wear shoes. We got shot in the streets. He said they shouldn't be wearing my shoes. But we praise him though.
But just because he loves
Am I lying or am I making shit up?
No. Because
That's made up.
No.
That's made up.
Check out. I'm born on the
That
east
ain't
side.
documented.
I'm born on the
I
east
got the
side.
article. He
No.
said I don't want them wearing my shoes.
Come on. I'm born on the east side.
Yes, sir.
I didn't wear Jordan because I didn't want that smoke. I know Joker wanted my shoes. So why would my mom give me those shoes?
To the price.
No, I'm serious. So what's the difference between my mom telling me that and Jordan saying no? But like I said, they can wear them wherever.
Man, look, hold on.
Price is high as
Listen. Hold on. Let me debunk the false. Jordan ain't never said. Jordan ain't never said.
Legacy, get him.
Jordan has never said he don't want black folks wearing his shoes. That would be a financial suicide.
Pull it up.
Somebody may have said he said
Pull it
that,
up.
but that ain't never happened. People were getting killed because wearing his shoes, and what he basically said is, that's not my issue. That ain't no different from me driving a goddamn Bentley. If somebody jacked me because I'm wearing a Bentley, you can't say, well, the dude who made Bentley don't care about black folks. I mean, come on, man.
Can we go back to the original question?
Okay.
No.
All right.
The original
Jordan is a
question
GOAT, goddammit. That's what
Jordan and Kobe were out here the same exact time. Who would be the better player?
Jordan, easy.
No,
I mean,
Jordan.
I
don't know, man.
Not based on everything else that
Like,
makes them who
okay,
they are.
listen. So they got.
Can I
So
get
keep in
2
mind,
plates?
they got the same skill set they have.
Same skill
They got the
set.
same skill set.
I'll be back next time. I appreciate it.
No, listen what I'm saying.
No, they're
they-
saying
Thank you.
No,
this-
listen what I'm saying.
the skill set that they
if
have.
LeBron have all his skill set that he have, right,
And
and
Jordan
he's gonna make these stats regardless. It's written. Jordan got the same skill set
And
that
he
he
had.
had. Jordan come out in 2003. LeBron come out in 1980. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They are placing for.
Would the conversation be about GOAT?
The point what he's trying to spin is that Jordan is the greatest because he did it first. They're saying if you flip him and LeBron did it first,
LeBron
he
did
did
Right.
it
first.
So
That's what they're
so my
That's what
argument
I'm
is
at.
it's not because he did it first, because there were people before Jordan. You had Bill Russell before Jordan. So
Kareem.
who had Kareem? You had all these guys who came before Jordan.
They can be GOATs.
That argument is debunked simply from the fact because Bill Russell had almost twice as many rings as Jordan
11.
before he came along.
But can we acknowledge that LeBron put that pressure on Jordan? Because Jordan came out with 2 movies in a year. Because LeBron putting that GOAT pressure on him.
No,
But he thinking, come on,
LeBron came
fam.
out with a whack ass
It's
Space
security,
Jam.
G. It's security, G.
Now I'm telling you.
If you the GOAT,
Hey, look,
you gotta come out with an ESPN documentary and a movie. You know it, Fred. You know it, Fred. In a year.
I'm gonna
You know what
go.
though?
I'm
I
gonna go
would
home. I'm gonna go home.
if I had to pay, if I had to go pay
Man,
to
me
see
too.
someone speak between Jordan, LeBron, and Kobe, it'd be Kobe.
Kobe don't gotta get enough respect, and they
I
took
just
him
feel-
out
It'd
because
been Kobe.
You
If
know
I
why
had
they
to go
took him
listen
out?
To, and
Their
not
pharmacy
because
sewer.
he deceased, because way he
you woke.
talks.
You been woke.
He talked just like Jordan, dog.
No, he don't.
No, it didn't.
Jordan be like, I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it.
Kobe patterned everything up to. Look, hey, man.
Teams or anything.
No. Kobe on a different level.
Kobe on a whole different level. How can you be a different breed and the
I'm a
same
super
animal at the
LeBron
same
fan,
time?
and I agree with that.
You
I
what?
agree with that.
What's that?
I love Kobe. I'm a super LeBron fan, but I agree with that. Kobe did more for basketball and women's basketball than anybody. Jordan, LeBron, everybody. Kobe epitomizes.
Yeah, I agree with you.
And
I agree with you. He did more for women's basketball, but not basketball. But not basketball.
You know what though?
But not basketball.
I knew something was coming.
I will say this though. LeBron do have more scrutiny than Jordan ever had because of social media age. The
Man,
social media.
LeBron got more scrutiny because people make excuses for LeBron every goddamn day.
Jordan never got told.
Nobody-
stop your dribble.
Listen,
man.
nobody. Hold on, listen,
Shut up.
He was golfing with our press.
man. Okay, so for one, look, we about to get out of here in a second.
They accepted Jordan.
We about to get out in a second, but no, you tell me anybody who's ever made an excuse for Jordan when he played. When Jordan was getting his goddamn head busted in, when he was getting his head busted in, wasn't nobody making
But
excuses
they
for
don't talk
Jordan.
about that.
Jordan.
They don't talk about that.
Come on.
No, that's proven. That's proven. That's proven. Nobody was saying, well, Jordan. No, I know it. I grew up watching Jordan play. Come on, dog.
You do after hours.
Jordan had to come out with 2 movies in the past year
Now
because LeBron
we
put that
come
pressure.
to Tap In After Dark.
What year Jordan
Tap
came
In
out?
After Dark.
Was it like 83 or some shit like that?
84,
Somewhere around
And he
there.
didn't even vote. You already know what I'm going to say about that, but yeah.
You was in 6th grade?
I was 9 years old in 84.
So yeah. So
Right.
okay.
I'm
You
trying
don't know
to
what.
say,
You can't talk about those without having those two ladies at the table. LeBron earned his
Kobe was the GOAT.
Listen,
Jordan on
listen.
Kobe took 40 shots a
The,
game.
the issue with LeBron fans is this. The fact that LeBron is even in the conversation for being the GOAT should be enough recognition for him.
Come on, man.
But y'all want him to be number one. He not number one, man.
We don't want to be. We don't want him to be
That
number
was
one.
not the question.
We want to be number one. We just want y'all to
Hey,
recognize that he was the greatest on and off court.
Thank y'all for doing
I don't
it.
give a damn what era Jordan came out in. Jordan could have came back in out in the 50s. He still be number one.
When we hang up, we finna
be
come.
real
We
with
finna
you.
finish.
We go to Copernicus.
Okay, Copernicus right here, right?
Can we give Tori a plate, please?
Ain't no more meat. We go to Copernicus.
We go
I'm
to
with you.
Copernicus. Jordan is prime.
Yeah.
LeBron is.
No, he fucking over him.
Okay, so shut up. Who
He
you gonna
fucking
pick
fucking over
first?
him, bro.
Jordan.
Huh? Who you got?
I'm going LeBron.
Okay, who you got?
I'm going LeBron.
Who you got? First pick. You made captain. You went up there and made a lucky ass goddamn free throw and shit, and you the captain.
I'm gonna pick LeBron. 'Cause he gonna pass it back.
And I can't trust Jordan. He betting on
and
the
Lazy
spread.
gonna have
Jordan
ball.
got money on the spread. I can't trust him. I can't trust him.
I got Kobe.
Okay.
You already know it's Jordan.
Well, I ain't here.
It's Jordan.
Hey, Kobe in the lineup. I'm
so-
going Kobe.
Make my own rules.
I'm going Kobe.
Yeah, I go with Kobe.
So
both.
it
Yeah,
depends.
going with
Okay,
Kobe.
so with me, it depends. If I want to stay on the goddamn court all day, I'm picking goddamn Jordan. I ain't gonna lie. If I want to go, cause that captain is real important. You lose when you go play pickup ball. You probably want you get that 9 o'clock in the morning. You probably won't get back on the court to 4.
Hey, man.
Not the Warhawk. The Warhawk, you.
9 o'clock.
It's time to take y'all ass to sleep, man. The goddamn show been going for 10 hours.
Frederick, can I have my plate,
Look,
please?
nah, man.
Hey,
Hey, man, we already into the next morning.
and
Thank you.
Hey, listen, man. For all our tap out audience, y'all need to start coming to Vibe. Cause we be having like a fucking, we be having a whole live audience
Who was
be
guarding
off the
Michael
mic.
Jordan? We had milkmen and oil field workers guarding Michael Jordan, bro. Like, come on, fam. We had milkmen and oil workers guarding Jordan. What was
Hey,
his
oh
name?
wait, hold on. Who's the best player in the NBA right now?
Who's the best?
Best player in the NBA right now? I gotta give it. I got it. Oh, healthy. I gotta give it to KD. Healthy, KD.
Kevin Durant?
Healthy, KD.
Look, man. See, when you keep saying it, keep making the show go longer because you keep making me have to prove these points. Look, the best player in the NBA right now is a Joker. That's just the bottom goddamn line. You gonna say not? You hold on.
I got
Okay, hold on.
Hey, yo, thank y'all for tuning in to Tap
Exactly.
In.
Because-
We done tapped out.
Hey, like this. Hey,
Look.
just like
So hold on. Wait, hold on. Who won the championship?
So what?
Who won the championship? Who's been the league MVP for the past 3 years?
2 years.
2 years. Who been the MVP? The Joker. So my whole point is this. So in 20 years from now.
Okay.
In 20 years from now. Hold on. So hold on.
taking Joker over Giannis.
Listen what I'm telling you. I am.
Who's
I
guarding
am.
Joker?
Hold on.
Ain't no centers in the league right now. It's two.
My point is this: in 20 years from now, Joker is gonna be the same plumber that y'all were talking about. The guys that Jordan played against, Joker gonna be the plumber then. Oh man, he was playing against plumbers, and Joker out there killing the shit out of motherfuckers.
Will Chamberlain.
Okay,
Your competition versus what's your stature.
right.
Joker has 2 players in the whole league that can guard him. He's that tall.
So how is he not the best
Hey,
then?
man, I'm on to here, man, because y'all talking ludicrous, man.
We need to cancel this. I can get off camera. I gotta say some
That's
shit.
your brother.
I gotta say some shit off camera.
I just speak facts, baby. People hate facts, man. They want to come with opinions. I come with facts.
Jordan for president 2024, y'all.
I come with facts. F-A-X. Facts. F-A-X. Not
In his defense, you can't build a team around Joker. Don't get me wrong.
no.
But
The facts state that Joker is the best player.
But I would pick Steph before I pick Joker any day.
That's your
True.
subjective
I would
opinion.
pick- Yeah, subjective.
The NBA says Joker was the best player for what, 2-3 years? No, it was definitely more than 1 year.
And Joel-
Because goddamn Joel Embiid cried for goddamn 3 years because he couldn't get the goddamn MVP. He cried his way to an MVP this year.
White shut him down.
Who?
Sign up. You sign up. Sign up.
Man, Anthony
Mills,
Davis, man.
get off the. Hey, you know what, man? We out of here, man. Look. Tap
Tap
in next
in,
week.
baby. You have a nice drive home.
Get that. Yeah.
La la. Kill the show. Kill the show. This show is dead.